Inappropriate for persons under the age of 18.
Dear Howard, this is Jeannie Wolfe. Well, you know me. I'm the poor working girl that somehow made you hate me. Howard, I don't expect you to actually broadcast this for your millions of listeners around the world to hear. So I guess this will be strictly between us, Howard. You and me. Now, I know I could have called you, but then you would have probably put my call on the air and just made me feel even worse than I do already. I know you've been, well, what can I call it, bashing me lately. I have to confess that I haven't actually heard what you said, Howard, but our mutual fans have been calling me with reports. Howard, you are the best at making people feel like real lowlifes and slimeballs after they've offended you, or even before they've offended you. So what's a poor girl to do when the King of Shock targets you for a schlock attack? Howard, please, give me a break. I want you to love me. I want you to be the wind beneath my wings. So how about giving me a little boost, Howard? I do the same for you. Just tell all those millions of people listening that it was all a mistake. You don't really hate me, even when I have a bad hair day. Thanks, Howard. And if you're ever in L.A. and can't afford a limo, let me know. I'd be glad to drive you around. Thanks, Howard. And Howard, have a really nice day.
It's the beginning of a new life for us. Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio, with 2 very bad knees. And a dream to become a Major League Baseball player. I thank God that the dream came true.
Make a Fire is what we're playing?
Yeah, Make a Fire. Yeah.
That's me. I'm playing something. Ready for the lead. Here I am. You hear me in the mix?
Yeah.
That was me. Watch this.
Take it away. Take it, Howie.
Is this my lead? You're a bad man. Let me keep going. Really, dude. How was that, Robin?
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That's good. You know, I think that when people...
All right, sing.
Well, once people have heard this, they're going to go back to wherever they're from, and they'll say, damn, that was good. That's good. Wow. That's like Trout.
How do you like that lead going on? That's me, Robin.
Nobody doesn't like Trout.
Yeah, that was me. You didn't know.
Robin was doubting it.
Uh-oh, I'm going to stand up.
Yes. See, now you're getting into it.
Oh. That's very progressive. Holy mackerel. Did you like that, Fred? Did you just hear that? Can I join the band or what? That's the best lead I ever heard. All right, now here, stop this song if I get a headache. All right, very good.
Hello, I'm Scotty from Star Trek, James Doohan. Captain, I've got to put the ship in auto sail. We must cut back the overzoom and the rear jet propellants. We must raise the oxygen levels, right the ship, and head for smooth air. We must get out our fruit and coffee mugs and sit on our asses. Turn up the control room radio and listen, because once again, it's time for the Howard Stern Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, time for the show, Robin. Come on in. Don't be shy. I see you over there trying to figure out whether the show is on. Wait a second. There you go.
Thank you. My light wasn't on.
Ah, I see. I was watching the E! Show. You know, they show your room where you sit now in our new studio.
Yes.
And it looks like a control center. I mean, it's about 50 sizes bigger than what you had before.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like you're in now a rocket ship. I mean, yeah, it was wild.
Control panel is in front of me. I'm a commander.
And what's funny is, like, you have so much room behind you. We got to fill up that space with something. You know what I mean?
We could put another standee back there.
Yeah, let's put a standee. Come on, I got a movie coming out. How many times can a guy say that?
That's right.
Get another standee. As a matter of fact, probably the standee should go behind you, because that shot is hardly ever seen.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, they're moving in here.
Yeah, guys, move the standee in Robin's room. All right.
I'll probably jump every time I get up. You'll be standing right behind me.
I want to give a shout out to all my peeps in New York City and surrounding areas for giving us those big ratings yesterday.
Talking to the hood this morning.
Yeah, I want to thank all my peeps, because we were number one in New York with a big old margin. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. Let me take a break. I'll tell you all the good news right after these words.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1. The Eagle. Ever wonder where all the eloquent politicians are? Let's listen to Senator Wendell Ford.
We get rid of the tax break for the rich. Then you and I can sit down and work out a budget that will work and will balance in 7 years. We have no problem with that. I'm not near as rich as yourself, Senator. Well, I'm not near as rich either. I said I'm not near as rich as you. Okay.
Hey, Senator, we'll see you at the next Million Man March. You're listening to the man who gets nervous when he sees two black people walking down the street, let alone 1 million. Howard Stern.
Didn't that guy say, I'm not near as rich as you? And then the other guy goes, I'm not nigger rich. Did you hear that?
Yes,
he
definitely.
Because the first guy goes, I'm not near as rich as you.
Right, no. Jesse Helms heard nigger rich.
Yeah. I'm not nigger rich either.
That's a term he uses.
All right. Oh, my.
A great senator, Jesse.
Yeah, really distinguishing himself on that show. Oh, boy.
I'm not nigger rich either.
I'm not Senator Helms. I'm not near as rich as. Was it Senator Helms?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not near as rich as Wendell Ford. Oh, Wendell Ford. Yeah, it was Wendell Ford.
It's not Jesse Helms?
No.
Oh, well, I'm
pretty close though.
besmirching the name of a great man.
Right. I'm not near as rich as. Yeah, I'm not nigger rich either. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah. Want to give a shout out to all my peeps in the hood.
Ford? Or whoever he is.
I don't know. I never heard of him, but we should keep track of him. He's a pretty funny guy. I'm not nigger rich. And what did we determine nigger rich meant? That
you walked around with a bunch of ones that rolled up in a wad or something?
Yeah, what it means, I guess, is if you come into a little bit of money, you kind of flash it. You don't put any in the bank. You kind of travel around with it.
Right,
you
that's
spend
right.
it.
It's like a lot of little money.
Right. Like Neil Drake. You know how he always says a wad?
He's nigger rich.
Yeah, he's nigger rich. Neil Drake. This guy, when I first met him, I thought he was rich because, whenever I'd be around him,
had money.
he always had, I'd say to him, oh, man, I wish I had some money. He goes, oh, yeah. And he'd pull out a wad of hundreds. But we never realized that was everything he owned.
That's right. His entire life savings was in that wad.
And that wad. That was it. I mean, other than that, he had nothing to fall, no cushion.
He's always carrying that wad.
Yeah, and you always thought, wow, what a high roller, you know?
Yeah,
he always has money.
Man, he must be set.
Yeah, life of the party. And I realized he wasn't.
Then you saw his house.
Yeah, and you realized he was rich, all right. But I don't know how we never determined how the term nigger rich got started. We tried to, and And they got into
Our historians broke down on that one.
Whatever the opposite of nigger rich is Harry Helmsley, because he has a tomb worth $300,000. You see his picture of that in the newspaper today?
No, but I heard a description of it.
Yeah, they buried him in a mausoleum. Here's a description.
Well, they haven't done it yet. He's going to have a small little
here's the picture of
ceremony
it.
Tonight.
Look at the size of this thing. That's bigger than my house.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? $300,000 for that.
Sheesh.
Is he buried above ground?
Yeah, I'd like to live in that now.
Yeah, I'm looking into that. Put Jackie in there, too. Hey, Robin, so, yes, let's give a shout-out to all our peeps.
What happened?
We got the morning ratings in New York yesterday. We were at an 8.4.
Is that an all-time high?
I think so, because the all news station's at a 6.0, so, like, we beat we in fact, even David Hinckley was brought to a headline, like, they put my picture in the radio column.
Wow.
You know, like, that's very rare unless I've done something really bad.
Yeah, usually it's because you've been arrested.
Yeah. This one says, let's see, and it's a cute picture, too, for my book. One where I look kind of hot. You know, my hair's all streaming, and I got
you actually look coiffed. And,
my arms are kind of muscular, because if you notice with my hand, I'm pushing my muscle out. Yeah, I'm doing all the right things. And it says, Arbitron ratings, blah, 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 blah. Howard Stern surged again, and WKTU pulled off a three-peat in the fall Arbitron ratings. Stern jumped from a 7.6 in the summer book to an 8.4, leaving the other morning shows in the dust. Blah, 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 blah. So that's always nice.
Yeah.
We want to thank everyone in New York for listening to the only good show on the dial.
Well, who's the next morning show?
I don't know. Let's see. Here, I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, Morning Drive. Let's see. We're number 1. WINS is number 2. WQHT, whatever that is a 5.1.
That's Hot 97.
Hot 97. That's the black station, so that doesn't count. Because, you know, advertisers don't really...
Oh, please. We're just talking ratings here. We're not talking advertising.
I see. WSKQ is a 4.8, whatever that is.
I don't know what that is.
Might be a Spanish station, not sure.
SKQ.
Yeah, I never heard of it. So it's got to be either Spanish or black. And there's lots of Spanish and black in this town.
Yeah, but I think I know the black ones. I don't know any Spanish stations.
CBS AM, that's the all-news station as well. They had a 4.6. KTU had a 4.5. WLTW 4.4. You can't even find Imus on here. Mr. Number One in the number one.
I'm number 2, baby.
Oh, yeah. He goes around, he tells everybody who interviews him that he's number 2, including David Hinckley, who can read the ratings.
Yeah, well, he starts reading the ratings from number 20, I think.
Yeah, I always love the Imus interview where he talks about how he's number 2. Meanwhile, I don't even think he's on here. CBS FM, then WOR. Then WRKS and WFAN, he finally shows up.
You mean he's even beaten by WOR?
Yeah. Yeah, the gambling.
Whew.
Yeah. The guy everyone goofs on. Yeah, so, you know.
Guy who got his job from his daddy.
Yeah. I just can't beat him. So there you go. There's the...
Well, he must be very proud of himself.
Yeah. Well, he's number 2. I don't know how... This guy, whenever they interview him, they go... He's number 2. I go, number 2 told him that. Number 2. Number 2 where? Number 2 where? Number 2 in his dreams. He goes, I got to admit, Howard Stern does beat me, but I'm number 2. And I think number 2 means like a bowel movement. He is number 2 that way.
Number 2.
I think he eats number 2.
Oh.
Anyway, he goes, I got to tell you something. He says, I'm number 2, and Howard's number 1, but people I'm number 2 with are wealthier and smarter.
Well, I guess that group is getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, I'm number 2 with people who are wealthier and smarter. I go, oh, really? You're number 97 with 3 people. And if they're wealthier and smarter, I don't know with who.
Maybe they're just too old to get up and change the station at this point.
What a dink. So anyway, we just want to thank our peeps for delivering us big ratings. It always helps. And
much love.
Much love in the room. Much love. Thank you, Rob. Much love in the room, all right? Yeah, what good does it do me? I was in the halls when I heard the good news yesterday, and Jackie just happened to be there just as I heard the news, and I went, uh-oh. And she's like, yeah, great.
That irritates him.
It does. Everything makes him angry. Whenever we do well, it makes him angry. If the movie does well, he's going to commit suicide.
I think we should put him on medication now.
You want to go on Xanax now, Jackie?
I am on Xanax.
Good, okay. And you look great.
Thank you.
Oh, no. If the movie does well, the ratings are off.
He should be dosed up before those returns come back from the movie.
Yeah. I'd be just as happy if we did bad. Oh, the movie. Nothing I'd like better than see a sad Howard Stern when the movie does bad. Finally.
I'd be there for him.
Yeah, I'll be there, like the angel of death. Yeah. Hey, Howard, not everything can go right in your life. Yeah.
It's okay, buddy.
It's okay, buddy. I'm there for you. Backstabber. Jackie didn't look too happy. The ratings were up.
Doesn't he realize that's good for him, too?
No.
Oh.
How is it good?
Just because...
Too stupid to realize that.
You could be doing well if Howard does well.
No, it never translates to me. You do well, Robin. It's Fred, not me. Everyone hates me. Everyone, Howard's agent hates me. Should see him back there. Man on fire when he gets the good news.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I tried to tell Jackie we were in 5th place.
You don't want him to know this.
No. Oh, good. Okay, good. Hey, don't worry, pal.
Hey, someplace to go.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll do fine, pal.
We'll come back.
Joe, you're on the air.
Howard, what the hell's going on with your movie trailer?
What do you mean?
Well, on Sunday, my girlfriend's been telling me, let's go see that Jerry Maguire flick, that Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah.
So finally, I don't want to go see a chick movie. I don't care for Tom Cruise. So I said, all right, listen, I'll go.
Right.
If we go nice and early so I can catch Howard's private parts trailer. So
right.
We agreed. So we're planning to go to 7 o'clock. It's already 7:15. I said, wait a minute. Let's go to the 10 o'clock. We'll go at 9:30. I'll be the first one in there.
Right.
And I'll definitely catch a trailer. So
right.
we do that. The guy is laughing at me because I went so early. He lets me in. The guy who swoops up the gum.
Yeah.
He lets me sit next to you. We're in there. We're the first ones there. And I'm psyched. I'm like, wow, I hear it's going to be on. This is finally going to happen. They play it. They drop the lights. They open a curtain. This is in Bayside, Queens. And you're on. Your trailer starts. It's the first one. And you're on for maybe 4 seconds. And the screen goes black and they start another trailer.
Oh, my God. Did you ask the guy what was the story?
What's the deal? I mean, the movie theater was pretty packed. And you hear some groans in the audience. Like, hey, what's going on? So I don't like to make a scene. So we sat through that 3-hour mess of Tom Cruise. I mean, you're right. They could cut an easy hour out of that.
Yeah,
movie.
Cameron Crowe's a great director. I know he's probably taking it the wrong way because he's a huge fan of the show and everything. But Cameron could have cut an hour out of that movie.
I was wondering, because I know Cameron's a good director and he knows how to tell a story.
Yeah.
I wonder if that wasn't, some decision made by the star because he's in love with himself.
No, Cameron's big enough director that he doesn't have to answer to Tom Cruise, but I think that what happens is he must have fallen in love with Tom Cruise or something. And
I don't know.
Well, he tried to ring the sports in to get the guys to come down.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying everything, but just the story was all over the place. But I don't understand what happened in Queens.
Listen, so I waited for the end of the movie, and I waited for everyone to leave, and I don't like to make a problem. I don't like to make, if I have bad food at a diner, I eat it. I don't bring it back.
Yeah, right. You're not Jewish, are you?
No.
No.
So you don't complain.
You don't complain.
I don't want to get beat up.
You don't whine.
You know how the Jews complain?
I'm in Queens with blacks and Puerto Ricans. I'll get killed. I'm a skinny white guy.
Right.
So I waited to the end. I said, you know what? This time I'm going to ask about it.
Right. You stand up for your rights. Go ahead.
One time for you, I'll do it. So I went to the woman who cuts the tickets in half.
Yeah.
I said, can I see the manager? So the manager strolls out.
That's the best description of that job I've ever heard. The woman who cuts the tickets in half.
Well, he's got great descriptions. The guy who sweeps up the gum and the woman who cuts the tickets.
I like that. And that's all they do. I want that job. Yeah, go ahead. So
he comes out, and he's really nice at first. I don't say a word. He has a big smile. And I said, excuse me, I don't mean to be a bother, but I came early purposely to see Howard Stern's trailer, and then the smile gets away. It just disappears.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you started to play it, and then right in the middle of it, before he could even start.
So what was his answer?
His answer knocked me from head to toe, and he said, oh, listen, we just had a problem with the tape. And then he paused, and he said, isn't it funny? We had a problem with the tape at the 7 o'clock showing, too. And we had a problem yesterday.
Oh.
So I'm like, what are you? He's being a wise ass now.
Yeah.
So I said, well, are you going to play the whole thing? Are you guys going to play it? I don't see a standee. I don't see nothing. He's like, why do you like that? He called you an a-hole.
Yeah, well.
Why do you like that prejudiced a-hole?
Prejudiced a-hole? Oh, was he a black guy?
No, he wasn't black. A spick.
Spanish
guy.
Oh, Spanish guy. Oh, I see.
Spanish guy.
Well, listen, I don't know. Listen, it is up to the movie theater to play the trailer. If somebody there doesn't like me, let's face it, I'm controversial. There are people who don't like me, and I guarantee you that guy's never even heard my radio show. I mean, that's what I'm up against when I go out and promote this movie. There are people who just, they just can't stand me.
They'll do anything to try to make you unsuccessful.
Right, that's right. And, the thing is that, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Well, I don't know, that Mississippi movie that's out now with, Kim Basinger's husband, what's his name?
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, they say the N-word constantly. It's about killing a black guy. That's okay.
Yeah, of course. Well, listen, I'm not a racist, but some people might think I am. What can I tell you? I don't believe I am one, but listen.
I mean, you're comparing oranges to apples. It has nothing to do.
Yeah.
People just don't want to see Howard win. They like to try to stand in his way.
Let me tell you something. I will be successful in spite of these small minds. This will be the year of Howard Stern, finally.
These are people who have always said you should be failing.
Right.
And so when they get an opportunity to try to help that along, they do.
Yeah, and the only thing that will really make this movie is the fans. I mean, the people who go to the movies. And I don't mean just my radio fans. If the word gets out that this is a good movie, the people will go in droves.
It was funny because, a guy who he says he doesn't listen ordinarily, he's not, he's not around, he doesn't listen to the show, and he was in a movie theater, and he saw the trailer. Just the trailer. He says, I'm going to have to start listening to that show.
Yeah, there you go. I'm telling you, look. Here's the deal. Don't get frustrated. When the movie comes out, they got to show the movie.
How do you know they won't do this for the movie?
Yeah, they could be messing up the tape there, too.
I don't know. I can't buy that.
I got a bad taste in my mouth when a girl in front of me said, oh, good, I don't have to sit through that when they cut your trailer out.
Oh, man.
And other people were cheering. Other people were like, where'd the trailer go? Where'd it go?
Yeah, right. I mean, there's definitely a torn crowd, but I think that once the movie comes out, they'll have to show the movie.
But I think people will be fighting in this film.
There might be.
Oh, they'll be shooting.
They'll be shooting. That's it. All right, dude. Listen, I don't know. What can I tell you? I have no control over that. All I can say is...
Buchwald, you can't talk to anybody?
I'll talk to Buchwald, but what is he going to do?
He'll talk back to Howard.
He'll talk to me, and I talked to him all last night. In fact, I talked to him so much, I made him so crazy that he did not call me back for the first time last night.
You know what people really don't understand is that all of these movie theaters are like individually owned.
Yes.
And run. It's not like some big corporation runs all the movie theaters and they tell people what to do.
Right, it's Russia. It's like a bunch of satellites that you can't control.
You know what's funny? If I would have tied that manager down to a seat and put toothpicks in his eyes so he'd watch it, he'd laugh his ass off. Of course. Well, listen, what can I tell you? The only thing I can suggest is you go to a different movie theater and bring your business.
Don't bring your business there anymore.
I will suggest to all my fans, if you receive that kind of treatment, bring your business to another theater. Okay, Joe?
I don't know. I'm just a little pissed off,
Yeah, well, that's the only thing you can do is no longer frequent that, and that guy will be out of a job.
In the pocketbook.
I want to rent Blockbuster movies to see if they cut the previews off on those.
Well, I don't know.
Have we gone on to any videos?
No. That happens when you go in video.
Sometimes I see previews for movies that are going into the theater.
Yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen for me.
Oh, okay.
They're cutting you off.
They're cutting me off. That's right. Well, look, Joe, I got to move along. I'm sorry that happened to you.
All right, thanks anyway.
Well, do something about it. Don't go to that theater anymore. And what kind of theater is it? Is it a Sony? Is it a?
No, it's a Sony theater.
It's a Sony theater. Well, why don't you write him a note and tell him about the guy and what happened to you and your experience there, and you paid and you really had paid to see the trailer and you're disgusted.
Right, who knows? The guy
at Sony. Mr. Hokajaki.
Why don't they just write the note and sign the bottom and then just put it in a paper shredder because no one's going to read it?
Well, that's true. You're absolutely right.
You're a big guy. I'm one little guy.
You're absolutely right. Although here at K-Rock, they read every goddamn complaint letter about me and react to it.
And at the FCC, they read them.
Yeah, at the FCC, they read the letters about me. It seems
complaint letters do work.
Nobody reacts to complaint letters unless they're against me. I get fined millions of dollars.
Exactly.
And OJ chopped people's heads off.
All you need is one letter.
Your station's answering machine still says infinity.
It does?
You got to switch that up.
I heard when you call, Robin told me when you call the radio station now,
yesterday.
They answer CBS.
Yes.
Why do they say CBS?
I don't know. I said, I have no clue what that means.
Why wouldn't they say Westinghouse?
But then yesterday now, I heard an announcement that the company that has been formed by the merger of Westinghouse, CBS, and Infinity will be located in New York.
Oh. There's a startling thing.
Yeah, well, Rudy Giuliani was very happy to hear that.
Of course.
The mayor was talking about it.
And Giuliani better kiss my ass because I can have that all changed. You know?
One more thing. Do you know why they screwed with your E-show last night?
What'd they do?
Well, your first break was cut off completely in the middle, and then they cut off both of Jackie's commercials.
Oh,
They're having trouble with that shit, too?
I'm sorry.
Hey, see? The Jews.
Your very first segment was cut off right in the middle of Gary talking to a commercial.
Wow.
And then both Sergeant Peckers which they bleep out anyway, were cut right in the middle.
Really?
Just like your preview, just like your trailer.
Well, nobody cares that the Sgt. Peckers were cut out. I'm just concerned about the rest of the stuff. Yeah, everyone's glad when that's cut out.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm sure that could have even been a problem at your local cable system. Or it could have been a problem at the network.
Technical thing.
It's a Spanish guy.
Spanish guy now owns Z, I bet.
Yeah.
All right, guys, be good.
What is it, Baba Booey? Do you have an answer on that?
Well, I don't have an answer, but a couple of other people had called up, and they said it was the Mike Judge show.
Yeah.
And that I was in the middle of explaining how I told a practical joke on Mike Judge, and then it cut to an E-News bulletin.
Yeah.
And what was the bulletin?
I don't know.
No, I know what the bulletin was, that Mariel Hemingway is dead, and they got a documentary on her ass.
It was like a commercial.
I swear to God, that's what it was.
You're telling me in the middle of my show they did that? To announce that Mariel Hemingway is dead? She's been dead for weeks.
She's still dead.
She's still dead.
In the middle of the first segment, they broke to a what's her name?
Mariel.
Or Margot.
Weird face, huh?
Which one is it?
She's got a weird face.
Margot died.
Oh, Margot died.
Yeah.
Which is Mariel?
Mariel's the one from Perfect whatever that was.
Now, she's dead too?
No, she's not.
Which one has the facial deformity?
Margot.
Margot. Well, that's the one they have the documentary on.
All right. Well, okay, look. Listen, Joe, you got a lot on your mind, and I don't know what happened, and I'm going to look into all these things. And I'm having a big meeting with Paramount soon, and I'm going to find out everything.
Okay, good for you, man.
And then I'll go shoot myself. Thank you. Well, thank you.
Well, take care, guys.
All right, Joe.
See you next trailer when the other movie comes out.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Go rest your voice.
Yeah, I thought we were talking to Andy Devine.
Yeah. Well, always good. These bulletins, by the way, make me so crazy. I was on the phone with our agent last night, screaming and yelling. I was on the phone to Ivan Reitman, screaming and yelling.
What were you screaming about?
I want things done a certain way. Even though I've never done this before, I have theories on how things should be done. And I get crazy. We've got 8 weeks to go before the movie comes out, and I have to see certain things. And then
what's going on now?
Ed, turn down your radio.
It's down, Howard. I'm just trying to record it. Schmega dildos.
Go ahead. I'm sure you don't have anything that important to say.
I do. I went to the Mike Judge show, and they didn't show your trailer. And when I asked about it, he said we won't be showing it at all.
Why?
And it was Sony Glen Burnie Theaters 8, and that's Robin knows where that is.
Yeah, that's down in Maryland.
Yep.
Baltimore, right?
Outside of Baltimore.
Outside of Baltimore,
right.
Yeah.
Glen Burnie.
And the guy said that they won't be showing it at all.
Why? Did you ask him why?
I don't know. I just walked out. I was pissed off. My wife was pissed off.
I know we got 14,000 trailers out there, according to Paramount, and soon to be up to 20,000.
Well, what good is that going to do if nobody...
Well, I don't know.
Nobody sees them.
Well, I don't know. I've talked to a lot of people who have seen them.
I have, too, but,
right.
I mean, that's only in New York.
Right.
Howard, I want to talk to you about my compulsive obsessive disorder. I can't go to the bathroom unless I hear your voice.
Well, who cares? Yeah. That's when they try to be funny. That's when you're in trouble. This is Teresa. Teresa, you're on the air. Or is that Teresa?
No, it's Teresa. Hi, Howard.
Hey, baby.
This is your #1 peep near Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got to talk to you about that Beavis and Butthead movie. I went on opening day, me and my boyfriend, we went to, the matinee, because I really didn't want to see the movie. I wanted to see the trailer.
I want to see the movie.
Everybody's going to see the trailer.
Well,
people are making money off the trailer.
What, man.
I know.
Let me tell you what, man, you don't want to see the movie because, you know, I'm a Beavis and Butthead fan, all right, whatever. We sit in our living room, we tape it, we watch it,
right.
We smoke a doob, we laugh, whatever. But let me tell you what, when you're sitting in a movie theater with a bunch of 13-year-olds and they're giggling every time somebody says butt and every time they laugh, I mean, it just completely ruins the mood.
Right.
So I want it a rated R. I wanted to go see
My movie is rated R, by the way. You won't be sitting there with a bunch of little...
Did it get rated?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you won't be sitting there with a bunch of little peckerheads. Unless their parents are accompanying them.
See, that's the whole...
Although I want to get the 13-year-olds in the theater for the R-rated, so what I'm going to do is stand outside the theater and use my ID and get them in.
Get them in,
yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a business to conduct. Imagine we just post, adults who are
do you
sympathetic.
know I've done that once when some
Did
kids used me to get into a movie theater?
As a matter of fact, when the movie comes out, now we got to start planning because March 7th is almost here. We're going to assign a person to each theater, a male adult.
I just wondered what the movie theater would do. These kids said, hey, miss, we don't have a parent with us. Could you help us get to the theater? So I had a bunch of white kids with me, and they just let us in.
Yeah. I'm going to assign a male adult, because guys like doing stuff like this. Women don't. I'm going to assign a male adult who can actually help the kids in and get them seated.
And he'll just come back out after he gets them seated and help another group in.
Yeah, and like you're willing to go to the liquor store and buy them booze, too.
Or cigarettes, whatever.
We always found adults who were willing to do that. Get us beer, right?
Whatever you need.
Hey, mister, can you go in and buy us our beer? Sure.
Yeah, it's always funny when they go in there with that pocket full of change you just gave them.
They'd arrest those guys. But, so I'm really serious about this. I think it's a good idea to have adults posted outside the theaters who can assist children getting into the theater. Because I think kids should see my movie.
I think they should.
I think it has a good lesson in it. What it is, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I haven't seen the whole movie. I don't know what it says.
Yeah, so anyway, you went in to see Beavis and Butthead and a bunch of 13-year-olds were making you miserable.
Yeah. The whole movie sucked. But, okay, so we got there like 5 minutes late, so I'm waiting on the trailer, and I'm thinking, oh, man, I hope I didn't miss it. And all of a sudden, you know how it starts out with This Is an American Story or whatever.
Right.
And I'm losing it. I'm the only one. I'm screaming, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. I'm screaming, Howard Stern after.
So you're worse than the 13-year-olds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 13-year-olds are irritated by you.
Yeah, that's good.
That's true. And so, like, after, the trailer's finished, I'm clapping and I'm screaming. Then they immediately went right to Beavis and Butthead.
Right.
And, all the hype on the movie, I really thought that, like, they'd be in there, they'd be burning down, maybe having sex, whatever. But
easy.
Okay. It's
all right, listen. Dirty words are like, you can't use the S word.
Crap that you can see, at night at 11 o'clock on MTV. There was nothing. It shouldn't even have been in the movies.
All right. Well, look, what can I tell you? I mean, I like Mike. I'm not. I haven't seen the movie, to tell you the truth. I've heard other people express that opinion, but what can I tell you?
Well,
they made a lot of money.
I know there were a lot of people who felt that way. They thought
they
were going to get the Beavis and Butthead that they've been
X-rated, R-rated. Yeah.
Well, at least my $350 went towards the trailer. So
$350 for the movie you paid?
Well, yeah, I went to the matinee.
Well, there you go. No wonder you're with a bunch of 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
All right, Teresa. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Right, bye-bye. That's my peeps.
Where do they still have matinees?
Out by Jackie. That's too much. Yeah, George, you're on the air.
Should make a super duplex vibrators to Robin.
Hey, now.
Your show seems to be getting a bit softer, Mr. Howard. I've been observing you and your stuff.
Can you talk like a normal person? I mean, if you got really something to say, I can't follow you when you're doing a shtick.
Okay, I apologize. This is no shtick. I've been observing
This is how you talk? This is how you talk, really?
Yes.
Where are you
from? And nobody's ever mentioned that you sound pretty funny before.
Who are you, Bob Guccione?
Oh, whatever. However.
No, come on. What is this?
No, I'm just sounding like
you don't talk
like
this.
Where do you work talking like that?
Yeah, like where are you?
I'm an actor.
You're an actor? Yeah, what have you appeared in?
Nothing.
The Bride of Frankenstein. What did you appear in?
An infomercial, several of them. The Psychic Friends Network.
Oh, he's an infomercial actor.
Oh, yeah, and what do you play on the Psychic Friends Network?
I play a homosexual.
You play a homosexual? Everyone on these
Psychic Friends Network.
Every guy on these psychic networks seems like a homosexual to me. This guy might be onto something.
That's not really why I called you. I'm just telling you that you're slipping. You're getting weak, you and your kingdom. Jackie is your Joker. Fred is your ground ambassador to Mars. And Robin is your...
All right, I just can't take the shtick. I mean, you want to talk to me, talk like a normal person. It was funny for about a second.
Yeah, when we were talking to him and not letting him go off on his own.
Right. As soon as he went into his prepared agenda, it really sucked. One last phone call, and then I got plenty to get to. This is Desiree.
Yes?
It can't be your real name unless you're a stripper.
It is my real name. My parents named me that. I'm sorry.
They gave you a stripper name.
They dug French.
Was your mom a stripper?
No, my mom was a boring old housewife and still is.
Right. Well, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Boy, that's such a fresh young age, boy.
She already sounds jaded and angry.
Yeah. Just the way every 21-year-old should sound.
It should.
Yeah, man. I wonder what I would do with a 21-year-old.
You would get arrested, probably.
Yeah, I think you can do that legally.
You can't do a 21-year-old at your age?
Kelsey Grammer gets away with it.
Don't you want to be 21?
I don't want to be 21. I just want to be in bed with you. Are you hot?
Ah, good. I want to be in bed with you, too.
Are you hot?
I am so hot.
Really?
I'm short, but I'm hot.
Guys always go for you. Hey, turn on your radio, honey.
Turn on it? Or
no, turn it off.
Okay. I turned it off.
Well, turn on it, like yell at it. You're short? How short are you?
I'm 5'2". But I am 104 pounds, and I do have C breasts, and all the guys go for me.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're really cute?
And I'm so hot. Howard, you don't understand.
I don't. Tell me.
The only...
Hold on a second. Let's back up. I gotta...
Hey, now.
I got the FCC.
While we were away.
Did anyone forget the rules?
How to talk on the radio.
Right. The only thing that makes you achieve a full orgasm.
Starring John warned me. I'm sorry, I forgot.
When the thing that makes you achieve a full orgasm, you could say.
Yes, my full peak.
Is when you hear me.
Yes, and I have
to yourself when you hear my voice, which evidently is the only thing that gets you off.
Yes.
Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I don't have a boyfriend right now. I don't.
You're a good little whore. I like that. So you hear my voice on the radio. Is that really true? And then you pleasure yourself, and then you achieve full arousal.
Honest to God.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Why not?
I wonder if that's really true.
Why wouldn't it be true?
I don't know.
I mean,
sounds too good to be true.
Actually, the only person that I can actually relate to, you're honest, not like my boyfriends.
Mm-hmm.
And so I relate to you, and because of your honesty, I can actually listen to you and
admire me and love me.
Excite myself.
Well, if he was in a relationship with you, he'd have to lie to you, too.
Right. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know if I'd lie to her.
Yeah, you'd have to lie.
Man, I'd like to get it on with you.
I would like to get it on with you.
Would you tell my wife? That's my problem. I think I'm ready to have an affair. I just know that every girl will tell my wife.
You've been ready for years to have an affair.
I know. I've been ready for like 10 years, and I just can't find someone who I trust who will... I found a lot of girls who want to have an affair with me, but they want to tell my wife.
They want to tell everyone.
Yeah, they want to tell the National Enquirer.
I would never tell Allison.
You probably would, though. What if I break up with you?
I would never tell Allison. It would be enough just to be with you.
You know what you would be? Even if they didn't tell, you would be like Bryant Gumbel, always being photographed walking out the motel room door.
Let me ask you something. If I got you pregnant, would you get the abortion or would you have the baby because it's my baby?
Whatever you would like.
Really?
Honestly, if you would prefer me to get an abortion, I would get one.
Really?
Honestly.
You're not going to go wacky on me and have the baby?
I would not. I would never try to exploit you for any amount of money.
Don't trust her.
Wait a second now. You got a C cup?
Serious.
Really?
Really.
And if we were having an affair, how would it work? In other words, how would I...
You're not going to get upset that he goes back to his wife all the time and he never has time to spend with you?
I would understand once I undertook the relationship, once I did anything with him, I would understand that those were the terms of the relationship and I would abide to.
And you wouldn't tell your little friends that I did you?
No, I would not.
Oh.
How good did he have to be to you? How much will it cost?
Yeah, and what's it going to cost me when you start wanting gifts and you need money?
Howard, I love you enough that I would be faithful to you.
Really?
I would do what you wanted me to do.
Now, you're going to spend every holiday alone, every weekend alone.
I have a family.
Yeah, she has a family.
And they're going to be looking at you saying, why are you giving it away to that married man who doesn't
Well, she's not going to discuss it with them.
Howard.
You're not going to discuss it with them, right?
They're not going to know either.
You're not going to tell your mom and dad, are you?
Yes,
no,
of course.
I wouldn't tell my mom and dad. I would never tell my mom and dad.
And you're not going to be tempted. What if you need money? All of a sudden, you go, "Hey, wait a second! I could write an article for the Enquirer and make it like $100,000."
I wouldn't.
Do you know how much money you could get?
Enough to say if that you didn't want me to do that, I would not do that.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Does she realize how much money?
Oh no,
she
I
could
realize.
get?
How much could she get?
More money
At
than
least
I could ever imagine my bank account.
Really?
Yeah, everybody wants that story on you. What are you talking about?
250,000. I'll write the goddamn story. You're right. Jackie, make love to me. We'll write a story. I'll split it with you. Wow, no kidding. You really would give up that money?
I would give up anything for you, Hal.
And you would, and let's say now, where would we rendezvous?
Anywhere you want. I would go there. I would borrow money. I would do anything to.
You're going to pay for this affair,
right? She does love me.
Oh, man.
She just wants to have an orgasm. So wait a second. She must be the dumbest girl on the planet. I love that. I don't want a smart girlfriend. Where'd you go to college? Did you go to college?
Not yet.
Hamburger U.
Did you go to Hamburger U?
Be quiet.
All right. Listen, I love you. Take it easy. You know, you got to take a little teasing if you're going to be my girlfriend. I know you're not going to no hamburger, you. My girlfriend don't. My girlfriend ain't going to hamburger, you. You don't think she could get into hamburger, you? Do you think anybody's ever been turned down by Hamburger University? I would like to meet that person. See, I would like to have a little thing on the side with you where I know I could turn to you when I need, even just like
that would be wonderful.
Oral gratification.
I would do it any time.
Really? And you're good in the sack? At 21, you're good in the sack?
I'm good in the sack.
Yeah, and you like to dance around, give guys lap dances and stuff?
Honey, I would do anything.
So let's say we meet in, let's say, a hotel or something.
Howard, listen to me.
Go ahead.
I'm serious.
What happens? What would you wear for our rendezvous?
I would tie myself up. I would leave the hotel.
Oh, I love that.
Upstate New York. Removed from everything, but, you know, close enough that you can drive there.
Right.
I would do anything for you, Howard.
Really?
Yes.
You want to come down here so I can look you over?
I do.
You do want to come down here?
I want to come down there.
I want to see you.
Oh, come see me.
No, I mean, come down here and see me.
I'll come down there.
Come on the show. I want to talk to you about this.
I'm with it. You have to give me
the... 21's the perfect age for me, because then when I'm like 65, you'll only be like 30. I won't be all sick of you. You won't be all ugly.
No, I'm 21, sweet.
Right.
Oh, you're keeping her.
Yeah.
Honey, I will do anything for you.
Really?
Like I said...
You're a little short for me, but I don't care.
She's easier to hide.
Right. Easier to kill if she gets noisy.
I would love to come down to your show.
Really? What day can you be here? Can you be here in an hour?
I can't be there in an hour. I can be there soon.
Really? You live in New York?
I live in the Bronx.
Well, that's perfect.
You can go over there and see her.
Right. I'm not going to the Bronx. Where do you live, in Riverdale?
No, I live in, by Pelham Parkway.
Oh, there? Yeah, there's white people there.
Yeah, there are a couple white people there. It's dying out, but there are a couple white people there.
A couple of stragglers.
Yeah, left behind.
You can afford to get out. Well, your old man, what's your old man do? Is he a postal worker?
I live with my friend.
Oh, you live with a friend?
I moved down to my parents' house. My parents lived in Co-op City.
You live with a chick or a guy?
It's a guy, but he's engaged, so...
Oh, so you're not doing them. Ever do girls?
Occasionally.
Because you know what I want you to do?
You know what I did? I did this really hot girl.
You did?
She lives in the Village. She's about 5'6".
Go ahead.
She's really skinny.
Yeah.
And she's really hot. She's done modeling jobs. She's young, but...
How'd you meet her?
She's so hot. I met her through these things called vampire games.
Oh, you're into that? You're a vampire?
Not really.
You know about the vampire games, Robin?
Yes, this is your girl.
Yeah, I like that, though. I want to be a vampire so bad. Yeah. I mean, I really want to be a vampire.
Come with me. I'll show you.
So you play like a vampire. You call these people up and you actually pretend you're vampires.
Right. Yeah.
Well, the situation is you go to these places.
It's role playing.
Yes, exactly.
It's really,
and you dress up.
Yeah, it's really faggy.
Take on.
It's worse than Star Trek, people.
It's worse than.
It is worse than Star Trek. You're right.
It is. I'd rather be Spock
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I love Spock.
Yeah. So wait a second. I got a lot in common with you, believe it or not.
She's a Trekkie. She's a vampire.
That's why I love you, because you have a lot in common with me.
Wait till I'm banging your head against the wall.
Oh, please do it to me, baby.
All right. So wait a second. You're playing the vampire game. And you meet this girl somewhere when you're playing the vampire game?
No, I met this girl through a friend, and me and her went down to the vampire games.
Right.
And the truth is, most of the vampire games, there are losers.
Right.
There's occasionally one or two guys that are cool, but basically it's full of losers.
It's geeks.
Yeah, basically.
Worse than geeks.
Yeah, I mean, guys who, they're into their character, like you're assigned a vampire. Who was your character?
No, but like the people there's nothing more than their character.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all. Through their character, and that's why they're such losers.
Right. They pretend to be one of the vampires.
When they leave, they still want to be that guy.
And they're not even that imaginative. It's a vampire that has already been predetermined for you, and that they already tell you what he's supposed to do.
Play out the role.
Right. I'm not even sure how you play. Like, how do you play the game?
Well, you can make up a character, and then you go to like one of the places.
Yeah.
And you pretend that you're that.
Yeah, and like
how do you know who wins?
Yeah, how do you win?
It's not like a winning or losing thing.
It's just role playing the entire evening.
Yeah, it's just like fun, I guess, or something.
And then like you go up and you go like do it with me. Like who were you when you went? Vampira who?
I was just a vampire.
Right, you're just a vampire.
You don't even have a name.
My name was my name.
Oh.
My real name is.
Desiree.
Yeah.
Right. And then they went like, it's like a guy would come up to you and go, I'm a vampire?
No, people would, be in character, and they would say, hi, I'm so-and-so, blah, blah, and they would talk in funny accents.
Yeah, I was going to say, do they take on accents?
Yeah, and for the most part, it was really stupid.
Do you do an accent?
I know.
Do they talk like this? Hello. I don't think anybody's into that kind of vampire. I think they all want to be like Tom Cruise kind of vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to be like Tom Cruise.
Yeah, they're like me.
And they want to be like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, right. And meanwhile, they're all losers.
They are. They're all losers. And
right.
like I said,
so there were no hot guys. There were no hot guys there. So you meet this chick who's really hot.
Yes. She went out with my best friend, and then I got with her.
Now, how do you get with her? Like, in other words, you meet her there, and she's a vampire?
Met her, I hung out with her, and then I got with her.
And she looked really cute as a vampire.
She was really cute.
And what was she wearing, like a little mini dress and stuff?
She wears all sorts of slutty outfits.
And so do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah, and you're at the vampire thing, and all of a sudden, what do you start kissing her right there at the vampire games?
No, I hung out with her after that, and
where'd you go?
Her, and
where'd you go to her apartment?
Hot.
Where'd you go to her apartment?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some details here, honey.
And in fact, she still lives with her mother because she's younger than me. She's 18, and her mother walked in on me and her kissing.
And what'd the mother say?
She just stood there dumbfounded.
Did you explain that you're vampires and you weren't really kissing?
When we were kissing, we were beyond that vampire stuff.
And were your clothes off when you were kissing?
No, we were drunk and we were still.
And what'd the mother say? Was she like, "Oh my God, get out of my house! You're kissing my daughter"?
No, she just looked. She was used to that kind of stuff.
So she just closed the door.
Cool.
So she just
my mom wouldn't have done that. That's pretty cool. How come I couldn't have a cool mom like that?
I know. I wish.
Hey, Mom, I'm making out with another guy. Can you leave me alone?
You can just close the door.
Like, you'd think there'd be a big confrontation. Like, oh, my God, I'm homosexual. You know, I mean, it's just nothing, you know.
And your mother just closed the door and goes, "Oh, leave Howard alone. He has a guy in there."
Yeah, there's a guy in there. He's doing them. They were just making out. It's nothing heavy. So you make...
I think if you impress on your mother that, like, that's the way it is, and you do it progressively...
There's nothing she can do about it.
No, but I mean, like, what I did to my mother, which I moved out of.
Right.
I started to do stuff about gay rights, like really subtle stuff. And then progressively...
I'm going to have an affair with this girl, so don't laugh at her. Yeah. You got to bring your mother in so we can interview her, too.
Mother.
How old's your mom?
Oh, God, she's old. She's like 47, 48.
Oh, really, that old?
Yeah, almost as old as you, Howard.
Nothing.
Yeah, but I'm cool, right? I'm not, and also I look like I'm 30.
We still love you, Howard.
Right.
I don't care how old you are, I still love you.
All right, so let me get something straight. So you're in the room making out with this girl, and then when the mom closes the door, you guys go full at it? Like, as soon as... Like,
we felt really guilty, and we actually stopped. But I have made it with this girl on previous occasions.
Oh, you had?
Yes.
Oh.
So that was he just wanted to tell you about the time the mother caught them.
What happened the night of the vampire thing? How did you make it with her? Where did you go?
No, it wasn't the night of the vampire.
No, I'm just saying, but when you made it with her, where did you go?
In her house.
Oh, in her house. Oh, I see. This is one time her mom caught you.
Yeah.
Okay. And she did everything to you?
Excuse me?
She did a lot of stuff to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, actually, I'm more...
Because what I might be into...
Stuff to them.
I might be into when we have our affair that, like, you might have to... What will happen is, since you're the only one who knows it's me, you'll bring other chicks up there, but I'll wear a bag over my head.
Oh, why wouldn't you blindfold the chicks, Howard?
You can do anything.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to blindfold... Thanks, Robin.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's true. I'll be there with a big paper bag over my head. Yeah, honey, your little friend there is going to have to be blindfolded.
Anywhere.
What?
You can wear anything anywhere, and I will still love you.
Yeah, and I'm pretty erotic, so...
I will still do anything.
I'm not like one of your little 21-year-old friends. I'm into some wild stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah, honey, I mean, seriously, I'm going to take you...
Who's the oldest guy you've ever been with?
Me?
Yeah.
Not me, honey. What do you think I am, a fade?
Around 30.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, well, let me tell you something. 30's nothing. Once you hit 40, you can hold out like 2 or 3 minutes.
Let me try you. I would love to be...
Honey, I move slow. And everything is deliberate, and there's a lot of pleasure involved.
It's all plotted and involved. I understand. I'm with that.
Okay, listen. When are you coming in down here so I can check you out?
When can I?
How about today?
I can't come today.
No, you'll do anything for me, but you can't come here today.
I can't come today. I can come tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow it is.
Then tomorrow it is.
Yeah.
Well, how do I do that?
hold on. Gary will arrange it.
Okay.
All right.
Now watch, immediately she gets off the phone, wants a limo to bring her down here.
Yeah, right.
Pay for everything.
Right. On a scale from 1 to 10, I predict a 3. What do you guys?
Got my fingers crossed for a 3.
Fred?
I'd say she's at least... No, she might be a 6.
Robin?
I'm between a 3 and a 6, maybe a 5.
She's gonna look like a little monkey.
Pudgy little thing.
A little pudgy monkey. Let me ask her. Hey, honey, this is Howard again. You there? You still there? Oh, she's gone. I don't know. I still.
Did Gary make the arrangements so quickly?
Hello? Wait. Hey, honey, you there?
Me?
Yeah, it's Howard again.
Yeah.
Are you gonna embarrass me by coming down here and being like a 3 instead of a 10? Are you a 10?
Am I a 10?
Yeah.
I would say I'm a 9. An 8.
Really? A 9 and an 8?
Yeah.
Keep going.
You sure?
I have to be honest.
Gary, what do you think she is?
All right. Okay, this is the truth.
Gary, wait a second. What do you think she is?
She's going to tell the truth now.
Howard.
Yeah, go ahead. The
She's
truth.
going to tell the truth.
I have a big butt.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, this is the truth.
Go ahead. You got a big butt.
I have chunky thighs.
And how many 9s do you know that have those?
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, you're going to look like Sneeze.
They're pretty heavy.
The reason I have a chunky butt and a chunky thighs is because I've been drinking a lot. Very bad, I know.
And that always helps your appearance. It really does.
I don't understand something. How can you be 5'3" and weigh 104 and have a big ass and thighs?
I do.
How can you weigh that little?
Because she hasn't weighed herself since 7th grade.
So you weigh more than 104, right? You weigh more.
There you go.
What do you weigh?
All right, do you want me to tell the truth?
Yeah, tell the truth.
All right, this is the honest-to-God truth.
Go ahead.
I hope you still want to see me. I'm actually 5 feet.
Go ahead.
And I weigh 104 pounds. That's
All right.
the truth.
That's the truth?
Honest-to-God truth.
And you have a C cup?
I have a C cup.
And your face is really cute?
I'm cute.
Did you ask her who she looks like?
Yeah, what color is your hair?
Mason Reese.
Okay, you ready who I look like?
Yeah, like who do you look like that's famous?
Yeah, like she looks like an upside-down light bulb is what she
No,
looks
I
like.
do not look like an upside-down light bulb.
Am I going to be disappointed?
I think you already are.
Excuse
I mean, how much cellulite is on your thighs?
Are you kids ready?
Yeah.
I look like a combination. This is what people told me. This is not my own opinion.
Go ahead.
I look like a combination between Drew Barrymore and Bette Midler.
Bette Midler in any combination is no good.
Yeah.
Bette
Midler. Why are you saying that like you're proud of that?
Bette Midler and Elle Macpherson doesn't work.
I'm honest like you, Howard.
Yeah, but you told me that you were a 10. Now you're Bette Midler. Bette Midler curdles milk.
Okay, she's pretty hideous. Okay, I agree.
Right, but you're not.
No, I'm really not hideous.
How much of the mix
I was
Drew
so
Barrymore,
psyched.
and how much of the mix was
Oh,
Bette
come
Midler?
on, Howard. I really am cute.
Do you look more like Drew Barrymore or Bette Midler?
Honestly, I'm telling you the truth now. Just like I told you the truth about how tall I am. I honestly look more like Drew Barrymore.
All right.
Howard, wait a second. Recap.
Yeah. I want to believe in you.
She's 50% Bette Midler.
Right.
She's got chunky thighs and chunky legs.
And a big ass.
And a big ass, but she's a 9.
Yeah, but she's willing to come down here.
Oh, no. I'd love to see her.
I live in the Bronx. It's no problem.
All right. All right.
I mean, you can reject me if you want.
Well, I was hoping that...
Actually,
you had the girl you were going to cheat with.
I wanted you to get me on a good diet program.
All right.
It's not the words of a 9.
Howard, I'm not, like, incredibly chunky.
What are you going to lose? You're 100 pounds, supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, how much more weight can you lose? Maybe you got to tone up.
That is the truth, but I wanted to know if you could help me. That was my dream.
Yeah, we're going to chase you out of
dream.
No, the dream. You're going to have to run pretty fast when I see you. I was so excited. Here's a girl who wanted to have an affair with me. She never Yeah, now she lied. I'm not even saying she's a 3.
Howard, come on.
All right,
come.
All right, come on down here. Hold on,
Tell
okay?
me how. I will come on down there. You can criticize me all you care.
All right, hold on.
Howard, I'll bet you all 4 of our evaluations don't add up to 9.
All right.
Wait and see.
All right, hold on.
Okay, thank you, Howard.
All right. Well, there goes that fantasy. I got to take a break.
So funny. She's cute.
Yeah, I got to take a break. I'll be back right after these words.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening You're listening to The Howard Stern
Jackie, the Penthouse Joke Page, Martling, Sergeant Pecker, Joke Man. Each 78 wild minutes, only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD or cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Jackie Joke CDs now available in major record stores coast to coast on Oleo Records. For information, visit Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com. Jackie Penthouse Joke Page, Martling. Thanks, Jackie. Good for you. Jackie, you're really kicking ass out there. The Penthouse page. Reading his Penthouse Joke Page yesterday, as a matter of fact, as I was thumbing through the new issue of Penthouse. With lots of naked broads. Then I had a few laughs.
And then you have Jackie. Yeah.
Right.
Jackie's your comic relief.
Do you want to briefly hear on the phone? I've got a bunch of tape here to play. It's really good stuff. A couple of phony phone calls and some other bizarre things. But, you know the girl who was in here during the Albert Brooks interview yesterday?
Yeah.
Brittany from Scores. She's on the phone. She just wants to say something. And quite frankly, I want to say something to her because I actually pleasured myself to her image last night. Swear to God. Square business. I really did. I really did. I was thinking about when... Hey, Brittany, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah. The guy said you've been drinking all night. Is that true?
I've been up since 4:30 yesterday before I was on the show. Because
you have not had any sleep?
No. Steve came into Scores last night with his friends from Grandma Sylvia's, Stacy and Dave from Grandma Sylvia's funeral, and we had some drinks, and we went to the Ton Club, and now we're out, but I'm mad at Albert Brooks.
Alan Brooks, yeah.
You're mad at Albert Brooks?
Alan, he wanted to replay Lassie, and put me in Lassie, please.
Anyway.
He didn't say he wanted you to play the dog.
Yeah, he didn't say he knew what part he put me in.
First of all, Brittany did real good on the show. Jackie and I were just talking about this, that...
I found out Jackie was at Scores on Friday, too. He lied.
Ah. Were you really, Jackie? Really?
Yes, I have girls that said he was
Hey, so why do you got to squeal on the guy?
You're not supposed to tell. That's a gentleman's agreement.
It's a gentleman's club.
He lied to me.
Boy, I'd like to get my hands on you. Last night, I'm sitting there, I'm laying in bed, and I'm going, who am I going to think? I swear to God, I swear on my children's life this is true.
That's something to say.
All right, so now you know it's real. I'm laying there in bed. I got my whole setup, my gear, ready to put myself to sleep.
The whole equipment there.
So I'm going, who am I going to think about tonight? Am I going to think? A lot of times I think about what?
That's Stacy.
Oh.
Howard.
Hi, Stacy.
She likes me.
What are you working?
It's Steve's friend.
Meanwhile, these two girls are partying with one.
Wait a minute.
One of Gorilla's friends.
He brought her into the club. She never been to Scores before.
You're not doing this guy, I hope.
Huh? What guy?
I hope they're with some guy, and I hope
Steve Gorilla. We're with his friend.
They're talking about Steve Gorilla.
No, they're with his friend.
Stacy.
Oh, Stacy.
Stacy and Dave.
Dave.
Who's Dave?
See, Dave.
Stacy wants to say hi.
You guys aren't all having sex, are you?
Not yet.
Oh, see, that kills me.
How you doing, Howard?
Hey, Stacy.
How you doing?
Are you loaded too?
Kind of loaded.
Nah.
Are you loaded?
I wish.
You sound pretty good.
I wish I was over there with you gals.
I wish you were here with us right now in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Why don't you take your limo over here and come over here and hang out with us?
Yeah. Boy, I'd like that.
Is Stacy and Grandma Sylvia's funeral?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something. So last night I'm laying in bed.
You laying in bed.
Let me talk to Brittany, okay? No offense.
Okay.
All right.
I want to hear about how you laying in bed.
Yeah, well, tune in the radio. All right, Thea, let me talk to Brittany.
Okay, here's Brittany.
Loud mouth. All right, so...
really lying to me.
Brittany.
And it's all Steve's fault. What?
What's going on over there? God, I wish I was there. Why am I not having any fun?
Because you have to have a job.
Yeah, I have to have a job, and my wife won't let me have sex with anybody else. Why does she have to be so uptight?
She has a roof over her head.
I know.
I'm in Brooklyn, okay, and I have not been to bed since yesterday morning.
Is this Brittany?
Yeah.
Oh, so listen to this. I'm laying in bed last night.
Do you have to work today, Brittany?
I worked at, what's Tuesday now? Yeah, I'm working today.
Yeah, but she's a dancer at a strip club. I mean, it's not that demanding. So anyway, I'm laying in bed, and I'm thinking about when she took her top off, and then she showed us her butt.
Right.
When I saw her butt, man, that really got me nuts, because it was, like, so perfect and everything. And then I'm laying there, and all of a sudden, I'm finishing up. I mean, 2 seconds, that's all it takes. I just thought about her butt. I'm such a horny guy. I mean, I'm 42 goddamn years old. This weekend I'm going to be 43, and I'm still as horny as when I was in high school.
No, you're not.
I am.
You probably were worse in high school. You just don't remember.
I don't remember, but I'm telling you, man.
I was dancing for this guy last night, tonight, whatever night, and he said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Brittany." And he said, "Are you the Brittany that was on the Howard show this morning?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "Oh my God, I heard you. I was driving in my car to work. I never drive my car to work. And Albert Brooks was totally dissing you." He said that. He said he was mean to me, and then...
Well, you were mean to Albert Brooks. You called him Alan.
You were calling him Alan.
That was good. I know. And by the way, you did really good doing that.
You were great.
You can have sex with me now so I can be in his next movie.
What did she just say?
No, he's not going to put her in his next movie.
Yeah, he wasn't putting you in anyway.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
So I'd have sex with you for nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that terrible? I'd like to get with you. How old are you?
22.
Jesus. Robin thinks you're lying.
No, I didn't say. Did you hear me say anything?
Robin
Did
thinks
you hear me say anything?
Robin thinks you're 32.
See my breasts? You know, it's 22-year-old breasts.
I get your breasts at 22.
Your breast might be 22 because you got those 10 years ago.
I got them when I was 18.
Yeah, you're pretty hot.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I might stop by Scores and see you later.
Will you? And don't bring Steve and his girlfriend this time. I need to get some sleep tonight. I got to tell you something. Oh, Stacy wants to talk to you.
All right.
All right. Okay, what do you want to say? Mr. Stern?
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie. I have a story to tell you about your friend Melrose Larry Green.
Oh, I'm gone. Goodbye.
It's
I don't
Nobody
really
wants
care.
to hear about Mel.
Who cares? She sounds like a guy anyway, that friend. Didn't she sound like a guy, like a real hardened stripper?
Real hard.
Yeah, Brittany still sounds like a girl.
Well, Stacy's not a stripper.
She's like, she's not?
No,
I
she's
got
in
her.
Grandma Sylvia's
Oh,
funeral.
I got it. Mr. Stern, I got a thing to tell you. I don't know, man. I'm gone. Oh, I thought she was a stripper. That's why I was talking to her.
With Steve in that play,
Yeah.
whatever. Well, such as it is.
I don't want to play games with girls. I want a stripper. One that just takes her clothes off and has sex with you. You can pay her or something. You know what I mean? I don't even want to deal with any of the hassle. You got to hear this. This is great. I haven't actually heard it yet. I just heard about it. So when I was in college, I told you I was like a communications major and I had dreams of being on the radio and everything, but no one really bought into it because... Like, now my voice is kind of deep, but back then I had a voice like this. I used to get on the air and I was, like, really messed
When
up.
did your voice actually change?
Well, when I started to relax on the air, which was about 3 years ago, I mean, even at NBC, I wasn't too relaxed. Just had people chasing me through the hall. So, like, as my career went on, I got a little better in terms of my speaking voice, but I always was really bad at speaking, and so it was kind of funny or ironic that I wanted to be a disc jockey. I was so bad at speech. Even my father would constantly say to me, learn how to speak properly. And I was like, well, I guess, but that sounds like a lot of work. You know, I just wanted to get on the radio.
I could do that.
I just wanted to be on the radio, you know. But when I was in college at Boston University, there were a couple of wonder kids. You know what I mean? There were a couple of guys who were like...
who were already working at radio stations?
Yeah, guys with really deep voices. There was this one guy who was incredible. Every summer he got to work at a different RKO radio station. They were a big chain at that point. I mean, this guy, for the summer, they'd have him in for something called Summer Relief. Like, what
and
this
he'd
jockey...
be on the air.
He'd be on the air, and he was like... Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? You know, like, I mean, he was really polished. You know, like one of those big douchebag disc jockeys. But I wish I could remember this guy's name. And he used to walk around campus like he was a big, ugly guy, but he would walk around campus like a big shot. Because he had a big, deep voice, and he was like, "Hey, I just came back from actual work."
He was on the air,
yeah, you guys are pretending to be working.
Yeah,
I'm working.
You're broadcasting maybe to one dorm.
And this guy would walk into the class, and the professor, I remember Professor Prince, would like, wow, there's the guy who worked, you know, because Professor Prince didn't even work in broadcasting.
All he had was a big, deep voice.
Yeah, he had a big, deep voice, and he was kind of polished and not nervous when he got on the air. And I remember the guy couldn't dress well. It didn't matter. He was ugly as sin, but he had this big, you know, it was like, hey, how you doing? And even when he just, like, talked in class, like, he wouldn't raise his hand because it was like, you know, he just was like, this summer I worked at the O&O for the RKO radio network. You know, I was just like, oh, man.
Just dropping that.
And I'd be like, oh, man, I wish I could do that. So, and I would go down to the campus radio station and do a real bad show and bust up the equipment. And I was just bad. I was real bad. Then there were some other guys. Like, there was this one guy who went to college with me, this guy named Tony Pagnotti, who was like...
I remember Tony.
Okay, my junior year of college, he disappeared all of a sudden. He got a job anchoring the news down in South Carolina.
On the radio or television?
Television.
Wow.
Like, boom. I mean, I was like 18 years old.
He didn't even finish college.
No, I don't think so. He was like so happening. And I remember in classes I tried to talk to him one time because I heard he got the anchoring job, and he was like, oh, okay. You know,
he didn't even want to spend any time with you.
No, because I was like a loser.
Get away from me, it might rub off.
And I was shocked because Tony wasn't even that good looking. He was like, he had zits and everything. And,
really?
Yeah, but he got rid of the zits. And now
because I was going to say, I don't remember him having bad skin.
No, I think he got on Accutane or something.
They didn't even have that.
I don't know, but I guess he got the job and he cleared it up somehow. Because all I know is, man, he got that job, and all of a sudden he's not a bad-looking guy all of a sudden. Which sickened me. I couldn't believe Tony Pagnotti, a guy who sat next to me in one of these dumb classes where you watch Fellini movies and crap, he was actually going to be an anchor man. Like, he was going to give somebody the news.
How did he get that?
He told me he went and he made a tape. He just, recorded himself in his basement. Or
on
something.
Video, and he sent it out?
This is Tony Pagnotti with the news. And he had a deep voice, and we didn't get all nervous. I used to get all nervous.
And somebody just snapped him up.
Snapped him up. So now, Tony Pagnotti, in fact, he ended up at NBC as a reporter for a while here in New York.
That's how I know him. When we got here, he was a reporter at WNBC.
Yeah, and it looked like he was going places. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, things didn't go so well. Now Bottom fell out. Now he's in Baltimore, so I'm doing way better than him.
Yeah, isn't he doing weather?
Yeah, he calls me every couple of weeks asking me if I'll do an interview with him. And I told him, hey, Tony, no offense.
You wouldn't talk to me in college.
Yeah, hey, I'm not talking to you now. You're doing the weather in Baltimore. He's a weatherman in Baltimore. Yeah. So evidently he was on the air the other night, and in the middle of the weather forecast, he went berserk and just started talking about the movie and how well it's going to do and everything. So I owe him. I actually will do a...
Oh, now you'll talk to him?
Now I will talk to him. I got to hear this. I have a tape of it. I haven't heard it either, but I hear it's pretty wild. Here it is. Here's Tony.
Now, your Weather Source forecast with Tony Pagnotti.
For my prediction, another kind of forecast, the blockbuster of 97, Private Parts, starring Howard Stern, my former college roommate. How about that?
Roommate?
The title?
I think he got kind of embellishing. I'll be featured in the movie as his roommate. He was never my roommate. Like, what is he? He was a college, classmate.
I'm going to read Private Parts Wins Public Hearts. He's done a warm, funny movie. You can take the family to it. Mark my words on that one. Private Parts. Yes, indeed. Hollywood Insider.
A family movie?
A family movie you can take to Howard Stern's movie.
Well, we're going to have people positioned outside the theater so that you can get the rest of your family in. So the kids can get in. They're going to have a phony ID for them.
Warm family movie. What is he talking about?
All I know is it was evidently in the middle of the weather. And you heard the woman, she goes, what?
What are you talking about? What's is there a cold front coming in?
But I love this.
And he may be up for some Academy Awards. I'm not kidding you. This is what we hear on the inside. So, Howard, if you're listening, remember who I let you cheat off me in Broadcasting 101? You remember the guy who I let you look at the paper? You know where you are today? He's making $1 million, and I'm delivering 1 million smiles. Similar career paths.
Howard Stern doing a family movie?
He's a brilliant guy at marketing, and he's leaving out a lot of the stuff that you wouldn't be able to take the kids to, and he's gearing it
R-rated.
He's saying he has some inside information. Inside what? I want to know.
We got to call him this morning. He's inside his head. Movie's a goddamn R-rated movie, a hard R.
Really, family movie.
But that's cool. I like this.
He's lost it. You're right.
You know what? He's getting an interview when I do my press.
I don't blame you because
damn right.
you want to talk to a crazy guy
That's
like
right.
this. He's not going to give you a hard time.
Maybe he's addicted to crack.
Yeah, what is he on?
All right.
Funny, kind of enjoyable, romantic movie.
Yes, well, that is true.
It is romantic.
It's going to be, I think, a big hit in 97.
We never did the weather.
Get over the shock of Howard Stern making a family movie, but I'll work on that while you...
I will invite you to the private screening that I'll be having for all my closest friends.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Amazing. Where is he?
We got to get him up. But he might have heard some inside buzz out of, there has been some people who have seen it.
Tony's close to show business?
Yeah, Tony is. Tony's very involved in show business.
He's in the Mecca, Baltimore.
Tony is right. The film is going to take people by surprise. He is right about that.
He doesn't know anything.
I know. But he is right about that. I don't care if he accidentally said something right, but he's right.
Guessing.
He has no clue. He has no clue. I just want to know how he cleared up his skin. I'd rather hear about that. Hey, Tony, man, let me give a shout-out to my peeps. I dig what you did. Keep doing it, and I guarantee you, man, I'm there for you, too. And that's my boy. I like him.
Amazing.
I couldn't pick Tony out of a lineup.
Right, wouldn't know him if you bumped into him on the street.
He's a good man. He's one of my peeps. I went to college with the dude. He's doing all right. He's doing the weather in Baltimore. A lot of people would want to be doing that.
And a lot of people can't do the weather in
That's
Baltimore.
right. I got to hear that again.
Right. I mean, it's just the moment he says Howard Stern is going to have a blockbuster with Private Parts, from there on, you know, that's the only thing he actually said that had any substance to it at all. The rest he's making up.
All right, here we go.
Now, your weather source forecast with Tony.
I like that it's supposed to be a forecast.
It's a forecast.
That's great. I love this.
For my prediction, another kind of forecast, the blockbuster of 97, Private Parts, starring Howard Stern, my former college roommate. How about that? The title's going to read Private Parts Wins Public Hearts. He's done a warm, funny movie. You can take the family to it. Mark my words on that.
You could take the family.
Private Parts.
If you're not uptight.
Adam's family.
Yeah, if you're not uptight, you know what I mean?
The Munsters.
I still say, like, Dee Snider could take his family.
Charles Manson's family.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Hollywood Insider.
family movie?
A family movie.
Even the woman's like, what are you, on acid?
You're crazy?
You can take to Howard Stern's movie, and he may be up for some Academy Awards. I'm not kidding you. This is what we hear on the inside. So, Howard, if you're listening, remember who
he hasn't been on the inside since 1973.
Who is this we?
You can take your family. If you have a family full of lesbians.
You cheat off me in Broadcasting 101. You remember the guy I let you look at the paper? You know where you are today? He's making $1 million, and I'm delivering $1 million smiles. Similar career paths.
He always has to bring up that I'm doing pretty good monetarily. And,
yeah.
Stern doing a family movie?
He's a brilliant guy at marketing, and he's leaving out a lot of the the stuff that you wouldn't be able to take the kids to.
And there's no beheadings.
He's gearing it to mass appeal, just a funny, kind of enjoyable, romantic movie. Some romance in there. It's going to be a
very romantic.
big hit in 97.
I still can't get over the shock of Howard Stern making a family movie, but I'll work on that while you...
I will invite you to the private screening that I'll be having for all my closest friends.
I'm going to have Tony at the premiere. What do you think of that?
How about having Tony have his own premiere in Baltimore so he can have his closest friends?
All right. Tony, you will be the host of the Baltimore premiere.
There you go.
All right. I'll reward that behavior.
That's it. You want to lose your mind and possibly risk your job? You get a reward.
That's right. Excellent. We got to take a break. I'll be right back. There's a lot of people on the phones. There's a lot of things to get to. I have a special treat for you at 8 o'clock that I'm going to tell you about. We'll probably be making some news at 8 o'clock. I want to thank all my peeps. Give a shout-out to everyone in the tri-state area for giving us those big #1 ratings yesterday. I'm sure that Steve Kingston is busy cutting promo after promo, announcing my big win in New York.
Yeah, and what is the Howard Stern building?
This building is the Howard Stern building.
When did that name change?
When we moved in.
Is that right?
Oh, yes.
Is there going to be a plaque outside?
Yes, there is one already. Go look at it.
Where?
It says the Howard Stern building.
I got to go check that
It's on, what street is facing the front?
57th Street?
Yeah, 57th.
There's a sign out there?
Yeah, there is. Jackie's seen it. No, seriously, there really is. It's been renamed the Howard Stern building.
I have to go, because I looked at the side of the building the other day. It said something like Tish or something.
Yeah, then we took that down. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1, The Eagle. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, baby. Singing chops together. I'll be recording with Rob Zombie probably this weekend.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So the song is ready.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'll be recording with Rob Zombie. We're now collaborating on a song.
What have you done?
Nothing. I'll be doing the work this weekend.
Collaborate.
Yeah. Rob does all the work and I collaborate. Yeah, I'll be collaborating with him this weekend probably. I'll be hanging with him.
All right.
Him and a few homies over there. So we'll see what happens. Got a couple of stragglers still on the phone. Let me just take care of that. And then I got to play some phony phone calls. And Dee and Roger are coming in to play us tapes of serial killers. Wait, you're going to hear this. This is good today. Tim, you're on the... Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. I'm just giving you a teaser. Tim, you're on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, what can I do for you, Tim?
Is this Howard?
Yes.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Hey, listen, I'm calling you for a little bit of advice here. Man to man.
Well, quickly, don't drag it out. I've got a busy show. I've got a lot of people waiting.
Okay, well, here we go. Sometime around the beginning of December, all right, at my job, a coworker brought in this eraser, all right? It was in the shape of a penis.
Okay. All right. I've seen those.
Okay, this was put on the end of a pen. It was brought in for a girl by this guy. It was all vocalized between them. There was no problem, no.
All right, wait a second. Let me get your story straight. You're telling me you went to work. A guy brought in a pencil eraser shaped like a penis.
Yeah.
And you say that a girl was sitting there?
No, it was brought in for her. It was kind of like a joke thing.
It was a guy brought it in as a joke for her?
Yeah.
She asked for this?
She always chewed on her pens, you know?
I see.
So he vocalized it with her, and he said, I'm going to bring this in as a joke.
He vocalized it with her.
So in other words, what, have you been talking to a lawyer? He vocalized it with her.
Okay, now listen.
Well, where do people learn to speak English?
The eraser, yeah, I'm always thinking in legal terms, because you always got to look over your shoulder, right?
All right, so go ahead. So he said to the girl...
The eraser sat in the desk in the shipping office for the past month, and periodically, you know, the thing would come out, mostly in the company of guys, and the thing would get stuck around in each other's faces. Everyone would goof on it. You know, no harm was intended on anyone's part, towards anyone.
Okay.
Well, one day, I happened to pull this eraser out. There was a guy in the office who was supposedly, I thought was one of my friends. There was a couple of my buddies there. I pulled this thing out, and, I held it up to his face. Well, the guy bit onto it, right?
Go ahead.
Bit onto it. He grabbed the pen.
Why did you hold it up to his face? I'm just curious.
Yeah, just an aggravating thing, you know. It's not like he hasn't done it to someone either.
All right, so the guy's sitting there, and you said, hey, let me put this eraser in your...
See me pull it out of the desk and everything. I stick it out there.
Nothing instigated it. It's just you were kidding around. You said, hey...
just kidding around,
All right, go ahead.
Some of the
company guys.
All right. Well, we should get together, me and you. I have an eraser in the shape of a vagina.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, whatever. He bites on the thing. He pulls the eraser off with his teeth. And
all right.
Throws it out the door.
Good.
Okay?
Okay.
Well, so what? The incident's over, you know. I felt the act was over. No big deal.
Right. In other words, he did it as a joke. He grabbed it with his teeth, and you threw it.
It goes out the door.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. The guy goes, he goes to the office, apparently.
Yes.
All worked up about this incident. And he files a sexual discrimination, a sexual assault thing.
A sexual harassment suit.
Claiming that I jammed it in his mouth.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well...
Did you get fired?
No, a couple days go by, and, you know, nothing happened. Well, I get called into the office. They ask me for my version of the story. Well, I tell them my version of the story. You know, pretty cut and dry, simple thing, you know. Well, a couple more days go by. Then I get called back into the office, and I get this call saying that I'm suspended indefinitely with pay pending further investigation.
Oh, boy.
Of this matter.
You are kidding me.
No. I'm not kidding, and right now I'm, you know.
Well, I don't know what.
I'm a family man, you know.
What kind of work do you do? I mean, don't tell me who you work for, but what kind of work?
I work in shipping and receiving.
You're kidding me. First of all, shipping and receiving guys are usually dumb guys who hang around, right? You're not a bright guy.
You're dealing with truckers and all that,
right? And you're sitting around, you're bored all day. You make all kind of jokes. Where you see another guy file with, I can see maybe a broad.
Harassment.
You never
I
see.
thought he was going to say the penis went out the door and some woman saw it and got upset.
That's what I thought.
No.
I tell you, is he a fag?
Yeah. So
is the guy a fag?
Well,
no. Is he a homosexual? Seriously?
No, he's not homosexual.
He's
he's
a regular guy.
And you guys had jokes between you before.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't.
I potty with the guy. I thought he was one of the guys.
You went potty with him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Homo says what?
What are you from, Boston?
No, I'm from New Hampshire.
Yeah, all right, same difference.
Yeah, same difference.
Silliest accent I ever heard. I tell you, worse than the Philly accent. I tell you, where do human beings sound like this anywhere except in New England? It's unreal.
Right. Wow. Well,
we potty together?
Here I am with this dilemma. I'm sitting home, you know. I got 2 kids. I'm a family man.
Here's what I would do.
I got 9 months left to work, and I collect 35 weeks of severance.
All right. Well, I was going to tell you what to do, but I could see...
I got $25,000 at stake here.
I see. I was going to tell you what to do, but I see you're a little dopey. You're not going to listen.
No, let's hear
that's how you got into this problem.
Right.
No.
Now, first of all, let me say something to you. Dopey job like yours gets boring. So you clown around with people, and sometimes it gets a little out of hand. Now, in your case, you didn't do anything so terrible. Although I think you're downplaying it a little bit.
Yeah. No, I'm being totally honest.
All right, here's what I would do.
Exactly what happened.
We don't know what was said before the penis eraser was shoved into
Nothing was said.
And who knows, this guy might have some kind of problem. So, you never know.
Well, I was a single parent dad for a while. Is that a problem?
All right, you're a funny guy. All right, calm down now. I'm going to talk some sense to you. You want to hear sense, or you want to keep making jokes?
I need your defense.
All right. Sense.
Will you represent me?
No. All right, forget it. I don't know anything. Goodbye. I'm trying to talk to you like a man.
Okay.
You're a little boy. You know, first of all, you remind me of a little boy. I'll tell you why. You got a job that's like a school, where you got to report to the principal when you do something wrong.
Yeah.
So you're like a little boy.
And they're acting like little boys
I feel
in
like
the
a
office.
little boy.
Right. And let me tell you something. I like to act like that, too. I like to rub a penis in people's faces. I like it. I like to do that kind of thing, too. Don't get me wrong. Over at Scores, we always have rubber items, and we rub them in each other's faces. But the guys...
You have an appropriate place. You don't do that in the office here.
No, I don't do that in the office. Although I do that to Jackie. I pink belly him. Listen, we don't have a typical job. But let me tell you something. Even around here, there are a lot of women, a lot of fine women who work around here, a lot of young girls. I never say anything out of line to them. Even to the kids, the interns, or the guys, like the intern guys around here. Well, I always try to act a certain way around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a certain professionalism I practice around them because who knows what the hell's on their mind.
Yeah, well,
I don't take rubber penis and rub it in the intern's face. You understand?
Yeah, you're talking about women now.
Women, men, anything.
I have a different respect for women, too.
No, listen to me.
No, he's talking about guys, too.
I really don't interact with people.
Yeah.
I interact at a professional level. I tell them what I need, and that's it. You understand? And then I get out of here. I'm one of these guys comes to work, and then I leave.
Yeah.
Some people don't know from this. All right, but I understand your job. I understand it's a different kind of camaraderie. Now, here's what I would do if I was you. The guy in charge of this investigation, I would call him up, and I'd say, look, can I come in and talk to you? All right?
Yeah.
I would go in. I would wear a suit. Now, I know you don't normally wear a suit. I would wear a suit. Listen to this. And a tie.
And he is the defendant.
All right. I would walk in and I'd say, look, obviously things have gotten way out of hand. You listening to me?
Yeah.
I'm being serious. And I'm going to have you rehearse this, but first listen carefully. Obviously things have gotten way out of hand. It's a terrible situation. I think I've been a pretty good employee all along. I've always done my job. You guys don't have anything against you at work, do they? A record of any kind? Okay.
Nope.
I say, listen, I've done a good job. How long have you been with this company?
13 years.
All right, 13 years. I've been with the company 13 years. There's never been a blemish on my record. And let me tell you exactly what happened again. This is this rubber thing. I feel very childish telling you this, but this rubber thing was being passed around, and I guess I did what I saw.
You've been in the office for a long while.
I was trying to be funny, and obviously it wasn't taken the right way. It wasn't taken as funny. I'd like to offer an apology to this gentleman. I had no idea he'd be offended. We had similar kinds of what you call jokes in the past. I always thought he had an open sense of humor to this kind of thing. I was obviously wrong. I made a mistake. I would even like him to come in. I'd like to offer an apology so that I don't lose my job. I'd like to apologize to him in front of maybe he can forgive me and drop these charges of sexual harassment. I'm not interested in him sexually. I didn't mean to intimidate him sexually. I wasn't coming on to him sexually. I did something.
Do you think that this gentleman can do this, and then if he were to go back on the job, not have any problem working with this other gentleman?
And that's what I would say. I would even say, listen, if I'm given another opportunity, I'd like to work alongside you. You say this to the guy. Say, I'd like to work alongside you. I don't think there'll be any more problems. If there are any more problems, then obviously I'm a mental case. But I am here to say that I have worked this thing out. I understand the problem. I apologize to you. Let's get back to work, and let bygones be bygones. Is that fair?
Yep.
And then if he says no, you take your knee and you rub his nuts with it. You understand?
Yeah.
You punch him in the nuts.
You know, that all sounds good.
If he says no, you see, you're not man enough to do that.
That all sounds good, but what?
Now, let me hear.
Well, I did that already.
No, you didn't.
And yesterday, listen to this. Yesterday, the guy calls the police over to work and go and file something with the police.
All right, he's looking to get a lawsuit going. He wants to make some money.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So
the only guy that was in the office didn't see nothing anyway.
Right. Why don't you do that? First of all, I would have advised if you'd called me earlier.
What is he accusing you of doing?
Yeah, what is he accusing you of doing? Rubbing a rubber penis in his face?
Yeah, he's accusing me of sticking it in his mouth.
Oh, I see.
When really I stuck it in front of his face.
Now, let me just say something. Everyone in this country now is lawsuit crazy. You got to remember that when you're at work. People are hungering to make money off of other people's misery. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what they want to do now. Lawyers are graduating from college at an alarming rate. They got to either make the law exam harder. We've got to limit the amount of lawyers.
Cut down on these law schools.
We are drowning in a sea of lawyers. We're all in big trouble.
Yep.
And the lawyers are out there. They will take on these cases. They'll do anything. They'll even help you make stuff up. Yeah. So you are caught in a big problem. What happened at your job is something that could have been straightened out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Instead, they're going to build a federal case out of it.
Yeah.
All right? What I would have advised you to do is to deny it completely, to have lied.
Yeah.
I would have gone in there and I'd say, I have no idea what this gentleman's talking about. I never took a rubber penis. I never did anything. That's what I would have done. But you were unfortunately honest. You got to do the O.J. defense.
Yeah.
O.J. he got caught in a cookie jar, and he's free as a jaybird.
Yep.
The guy should be hanging from a rope somewhere. Killed 2 people. He should really be getting the electric chair. But he's smart. He's smarter than you. You think O.J. You are dumber than a football player because you admitted it. You never admit to anything in this country. Lawyers hate when you don't admit. They can grill you for hours. That is the one foe to the lawyers. Deny, deny, deny. If you chop up your children and kill your wife, say, here's the ransom note. I found it. I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about. But wait, you were the only one home. I'm telling you I wasn't there. But you have no alibi. I don't care what you tell me. I was not there. Prove I was there. You got a tape of me there? No. There's no tape? Tough. Prove it. They'll be spent 20 years trying to get you. Look at O.J. They got his blood. They got O.J.'s blood everywhere. It happened. They got the Bruno Mali shoes everywhere.
Do you know what the funny thing about the Bruno Mali shoes?
They found 20 more pictures.
They had the one photo they were claiming that was fake, so they've come up with 100. 100 more pictures.
Yeah. You did the cardinal sin. You admitted guilt. And what was your big guilt?
Now what do I do, Howard?
I told you what to do.
Do I need a lawyer?
Yes.
Definitely, huh?
Yeah, because you want to get your job back. You got to get another shark to fight one of these sharks.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Jew and let him represent you.
Yeah.
You understand?
A smart Jew.
Get yourself a smart Jew, one that's good at talking. Not at fighting, at talking. You need a top talker like that Shapiro. Not Shapiro, the other guy. The little tiny
Barry,
one.
What was his name?
Barry Schlotnick.
Yeah, Schwartz.
Now there's a Schwarzer. Not a Schwarzer. A Schlotnick. You don't need a black attorney. That's only if you go in front of the jury in the Bronx or something. Yeah. You need a Jew. You need a top Jew. I got like 50 Jews working for me. All right, so I know what I'm talking about. I got a team of Jews.
Look at all the trouble he's in.
That's right. That's right. You understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
I hired all of Israel, so you can't get them. You got to go here. Listen to me. Because they're setting you up. You understand?
Yeah.
Get yourself a shark.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good.
Okay, Howard.
That's my advice to you.
All right.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Appreciate it. Bye.
No, that's right. That's all. That's right.
You had to calm him down, shape him up.
Well, he better take action. He's sitting back like a lamb. You can't sit like a lamb.
It's like a joke, yeah.
You cannot sit like a lamb. Today, everyone is out to get you. These kids are graduating law school at an alarming rate, and they have nowhere to go. Some of them are angry.
And they'll entertain any conversation. This is over a stupid eraser.
Let me tell you why the lawyers are angry. Their mothers told them if they became a lawyer, they were going to be rich. And now, there's so many of them. They're feeding on each other.
They can't even afford to pay back their loans.
Right. They're making $13,000 a year, and they're pissed. They're pissed at you. They're pissed at society. They're pissed at their mothers for telling them to go into law. They're supposed to be millionaires, and they're not. But they will find a way to suck off of society and leech you. And if you think I'm lying, take a good look around you. All of them are legislators. All of them are in government. And there is a conspiracy against you. The hardworking people of this country, people who produce for a living, are being raked over the coals by lawyers.
When I was in London, I saw a little inscription. Lawyers originally were supposed to be a group of people who put together their profession to protect the poor.
Yeah. Oh, where'd you see that?
Certainly changed.
Well, they are the worst kind. Don't trust them. They always have a hidden agenda. Be smart. Be wary of lawyers. They have your worst interest at heart.
So you've got to get your own lawyer.
You've got to get a lawyer.
Fight the other lawyers.
And be prepared to pay. All right? Through the nose. Because, God forbid, you take an eraser and put it near someone's face. It's over. It's history. You understand? That's the end.
It's over, Johnny.
It's over. Apology not accepted.
Nope.
Right. Okay.
Damages to be settled later.
That's right. Everybody's out looking around. Thieving skunks. There will be major reform in this country. It's going to come way too late. It'll be after we're dead. But they will get the lawyers in line. The reason we can't get them in line yet is because all of them make the laws.
They're between us and the laws.
Yeah. If I ever should run for government, which there is talk of when I get out of radio. Because then I'll have time, because I'll just have a film career, and between movies I'll run the government.
We're going to have you debating in Congress.
Right, that's right. You know it'd be great. You know it'd be
I'd
great.
have to go back in the news.
I know. You'd have to be there to cover it. You'd be like the head reporter there.
There you go.
Right. Me and Newt. By the way, you want to know something about Newt Gingrich? I know everyone's talking about it. Here's my beat on it. This guy should never resign.
But nice compromise.
Nah. Let me tell you something. Look at Clinton. This guy's got more cases against him.
President's different.
Yeah, I don't know.
President doesn't have to rely on some other guys. When you're the president, you're the president. Newt has to get laws passed. And all of those guys, he's got to make deals now.
A damaged Newt is still better
than no Newt at all?
Than no Newt. And a damaged Newt is still better than these other congressmen who have no clout.
All I know is that he's put himself in a bad position here.
Yeah,
he used to be a power broker who just walked through and said, all right, I'm your speaker, and everybody's going to whip to and do what I want to do. Now he's going to say, you know, guys, he's got to sit in rooms with these guys and say, come on, guys, elect me back in there. You know,
once he does, they'll forget in a month.
I'll remember you when, the time comes.
They'll forget in a month. He'll be back to power.
Whatever.
Stick in there.
Saying that it's a different deal now.
If he gives up, he's crazy. Gotta be like Clinton.
Oh, he's not giving up.
Be like Clinton. What happened? What? Sexual harassment?
Huh?
Put a what? What? Whitewater? What? That's the way you gotta be. And that's what this guy...
I have retained a lawyer, but I am not involved in the case.
Right, that's all. That's what this guy's got to do. He got to get a lawyer and threaten to sue his work because he didn't do anything. He got to get a lawyer. In fact, before he admitted to the eraser incident, he should have had his lawyer already claiming harassment.
He should have talked to someone before
please.
he ever sat down and was questioned.
You get lawyers on the case. Let them all argue it out. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1 The Eagle.
Aaron? Okay. Hi, this is Richard Belzer, and you're listening to a man I used to hate, but now I find to be one of the funniest guys in the world, Howard Stern. Why do I find Howard so funny? I can tell you in one word, homicide. I got a starring role on a Barry Levinson TV show because I appeared on the Howard Stern Show. And as long as homicide remains on the air, I will find Howard Stern funny. When it goes off, well, it's a different story, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
All right, thank you, Bells. That's the Bells. Guy's very honest. Like this song. That's rockin'. What is that?
I think it's Z, but Scott didn't write it down. Yeah, I think it's Shampoo Horn is the song.
Shampoo Horn, Robin. Shampoo Horn. Shaky groove thing, Rob. Get up and give me a lap dance. Come on. Make my day. Give me a little lap dance.
$1 million.
What? $1 million? Really?
The best lap dance you ever had.
Your head better be in my lap if for $1 million. Yeah. I bet. $1 million. You better spin around backwards. You better make your head spin around backwards.
You will be surprised what I'll do.
All right, I want to do this now. Dee Snider, the great Dee Snider, who's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
One of the few rock stars that befriended me. Ever.
Well, that's not true. You've got a few now.
No, I have a few. But Dee is a friend, and Dee has a friend named Roger who comes on the show once in a while.
Roger's something else.
Yeah, Roger's really wacky. I first met Roger. I used to go over to Dee's house because it was, we'd go over for parties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that much anymore with Dee because...
Does Dee still give parties?
No, and plus his kids are getting older, and I think they want to have sex with my kids.
I know. He has boys.
Yeah, he has boys, and we have girls, and that kind of ruined everything. But Dee's been up to a lot. He used to be in Twisted Sister, and Now he's like writing. In fact, he's about to start shooting a movie he wrote.
Yeah.
He's
also producing plays and manufacturing toys.
He co-produced Magic on Broadway, starring Joseph Gabriel at the Lamb Theater.
Yeah.
Actually, and so he's doing a lot. And Roger's his friend. I think Roger used to be like his bodyguard.
I don't know how they hook up.
Guys, why don't you come in and we'll get this straight. But you got to hear what Roger's up to now. This is really good. This is really wacky. There he is, the legendary Dee Snider, and of course Roger. Guys, take a seat. You can't hear you till the mics are planted in front of your face. Obviously, both guys have been working out.
No, one of the guys has been working out.
Why? You don't think Roger's in good shape? Or you think he's fat?
Roger's let himself go a little bit.
Hey, yeah, Roger, you let yourself go. What happened? You used to be in great shape.
I wouldn't want to fight him.
Years.
What?
Bless the golden years.
Right. Because Roger's one of these guys, the first time I met him, he goes, you don't need to work out. All you need to do is push-ups and sit-ups every day. Meanwhile, look at him.
It's not working anymore.
Wait, guys, be very careful.
Really?
This guy will snap like a Vietnam vet.
So, Roger, come on, you put on some weight.
Yeah, Howard, you make such a big deal. You make such a big deal about 40, 50 pounds.
What's the big deal? But no, you're right, Roger. You know I love you. Actually, Dee's right when he says we'll snap. I went over to Dee's house the first time, and I'm in the basement, Dee's basement, because he had a pool table. I wanted to play pool, and I'm standing there, and no one was really playing. And all of a sudden, this guy comes up to me, and he says, "I'll play with you. I'm Mako." I said, who's Mako? I thought you were Roger. He goes, no, I'm Mako. I said, okay. I said, well, I wanted to play pool with Roger, but he goes, no, Roger doesn't play pool. Mako plays pool. So I figured the guy's putting me on.
Yeah.
But through the whole game, he was Mako. And I still to this day don't know who Mako is.
But when he's not playing pool, he's Roger.
Right. And that was the Roger who gave me advice on working out. But Mako, well, who is Mako? Anyway, what is that?
Well, basically, when I'm playing pool and stuff, I get so caught up in the moment, I become Mako, pool shark.
Right, Mako.
Did we not win?
Yep, Mako won.
Did I not aggravate the other team into a loss?
Mako and I teamed up and we won. And anyway, it was just very frightening. And then, you hardly know the guy, and he starts laying out all his problems and everything to you. I mean, I knew Roger's whole story, or Mako, whoever he is. I knew everything.
You don't know whose story you got, but you got a story.
And then, and I went up to D. I said, I think something's wrong with this guy, Mako. And he goes, oh, Mako's okay. It's Roger you got to watch out for. And D just blew me off.
Talking split personality.
Yeah, so I had to get out of the house. You know what I mean? It was like being with the Munsters.
Yeah.
So I
never
got nervous.
Well, how do Roger and Dee know each other?
This is a great story.
Okay, Roger was Dee's bodyguard. Am I right?
Yeah, but not originally.
What happened?
So this is like a whole show in itself. I'll give you the short version.
Give me the short version.
There was, back in the bar days of Twisted, there was like a gang war between Twisted's sister and a bunch of guys with bats and pipes. And people...
What was going on?
It was this huge fight.
Why do you always evoke fight? Every time I'm with you, there's a fight.
There's a fight, yeah.
You know what? I go to a bar with him, and he gets up to sing, and I get up to sing, and all I know is D is punching guys out.
Well, people start throwing things, and the next thing, D's in the audience. He's not on stage anymore.
Right, he's fighting.
They threw a taco bowl at my friend's head. I had to defend your honor.
And I was your friend.
You were my friend.
I was like, D, a guy just threw a taco bowl at my head. I think we should get there. He goes, which guy? I go, I point him out. He goes, so he dives off the stage. He punches the guy in the face. The guy's unconscious. And the D gets up and sings the chorus with him.
Actually, I would have gone off for anybody. I was looking for an excuse.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that guy's strong.
Yeah. But Roger, the night after the big fight, where people got hospitalized and cars were pushed into the canal, we thought there might be retribution. So we brought...
This is a rock band.
This is a band, right?
Right, yeah.
Wearing makeup and women's clothing. So we got some extra bodies, and somebody knew this guy named Roger, who was legendary for being black belt in karate. And
Are you a black belt, Roger?
In many different styles, Howard. I don't like to talk about it.
Is that Mako or Roger who's talking?
Roger. How many styles do you know?
How many styles are you in? Seriously.
How many styles?
He's like Steven Seagal now. I can barely lift his leg, but he's go ahead. Go ahead, yeah. How many styles are you practicing?
Basically, I master about 39 different styles.
Seriously? No, really. What are you a master on?
First-degree black belt in American Combat Karate.
What about Shotokan?
Well, I never had to resort to that. I'm pretty good. These things are blades, baby.
Really? Okay. But you really do know karate? Do you really? I didn't know that. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So you had heard that Roger was a master of karate.
And somebody imported him. And the first time I meet him, somebody, like I'm walking in, and I'm a surly guy, and he was a surly guy, and I look at this guy, and he's polishing a mahogany table leg. He has a cloth and a table leg, like Fred Flintstone with that club or whatever.
Right.
And I said, this is Roger, and we kind of grunted at each other and growled, and then he was stuck on the security on the dressing room, and we just started talking, and we hit it off, and then we wound up sharing an apartment.
Did he defend you, in fact, on many occasions?
Yeah, a number of occasions.
Subway?
Yeah, yes, Roger sometimes defended me when I don't need it.
Really? You just beating up people for looking at D, right?
Overkill never hurt anybody.
Right.
Get a little claustrophobia.
But you're very protective of D. I know that. You love D like a brother, right?
Yeah, we're like brothers.
Yeah, right. And D is like, I mean, not that you're gay. You're obviously heterosexual. I've seen you with
confident heterosexual.
Confident heterosexual. But you would do anything to protect D, wouldn't you? Like a pit bull.
Why isn't Roger on mic? That's the one. Has Miko got the mic? Or
he doesn't know about Mike.
He doesn't know about it.
He's not. No, I didn't want to talk too loud and stuff.
No, you got to.
Drowned out the housester.
Right. So, okay. So, Mako, let me ask Roger. The story gets even more bizarre because, like, Roger's like this bodyguard guy and everything. He was always hanging around Dee's house and stuff, and I never knew what he was doing.
We finally had to let him go because he was causing too many problems. He was, like, turning on people in the band.
Really?
Oh,
See, he only liked me, and he was threatening people in the band.
I don't tolerate disloyalty, my friend.
They had a meeting with me, and they said, man, you got to get rid of this guy.
Really?
We're all afraid of him. They were afraid to go in their own dressing room.
But, Roger, you had sense that the rest of Twisted Sister was turning against D, and
well, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but usually when you've got a talent and he's surrounded by the talentless,
right,
it tends to be a problem.
Right. So you saw that things were getting out of hand, and you were going to beat up the rest of Twisted Sister.
So basically, Roger was protecting D from the band.
I see.
And Rob beat up the rest of Twisted Sister.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, it gets Roger. I'll tell you where it stopped. You know, because in defense of the band, I mean, that's absolutely not true what he's saying. But Roger's perception, he also started protecting me from my family.
Right. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you mean, like your parents?
Yeah, I wasn't speaking to my family anymore.
Right.
All my friends. And then finally, Roger started to protect me from Suzette.
Yeah.
And Roger,
that's your wife.
Yes, we were sharing. Right. We actually shared an apartment. We had a duplex in the city.
Right.
Suzette and I were on one floor, Roger on the other. And at that point,
it became too much. So did you actually fire Roger?
Well, Suzette, when I was at the fire, we sort of stopped being friends for years.
Beat me up with a telephone.
Suzette attacked me with a telephone, yeah.
Did you really? Why did she attack you?
Suzette went after him swinging a telephone like
bad, Howard.
Why did Suzette swing a telephone?
I can't remember
another day at the house, but she won, and that was it.
Right. All right.
I'm glad we're spending our last days friends together on the Howard Show.
How did you guys get back together?
Well, after a number of years Roger spent in Mexico.
Right.
Let's not get into that.
Why were you in Mexico?
Okay, I was addicted to morphine. I went there to straighten out.
Is that really true?
He came back from Mexico one show. He was like Twiggy. He's like Roger, like
did you go into a tailspin that D, the love of your life, had rejected you and turned you away, and then you went on morphine to kill the pain?
No, he was doing heroin already when I said we got to.
See, I don't need the world knowing about my previous addiction.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
By the way, the Pure's back on 9th and 2nd.
Right. You're saying you had
I never knew that heroin.
I didn't know heroin was involved, but Roger, you had a little drug problem, then you got on the morphine.
About 40 dilaudid injectable a day.
Right. All right.
A little drug problem.
And you know what the thing is? The thing is, Suzette and I didn't have a clue because it sort of made him normal. That was the only way we knew that something was up.
Man.
Right. He was like acting like a regular person. We said, I think he's stoned.
Right.
Because
you are a health freak and everything. I was surprised to hear
health
this.
Freak.
Yeah, I thought he was.
No, basically, you guys got like me and I got like you. I wouldn't be like you and Howard.
Right.
Used to be.
All right. So let me get this straight. All right.
So then he went to Mexico?
Yeah. Well, where else would you go if you want to get morphine?
No, my mom was there.
Your mom was there.
His mom was in Mexico like a queen being worshipped by the peasants.
I see. She was the only white woman around.
So everything's a state of mind.
He came back from Mexico. And we
you
had
all straightened out now?
Oh, became a huge star.
No choice of my own.
And he came back with a wife.
Right.
And straightened out and everything. And so we became friends again.
Good. So everything is fine.
Yeah.
Now, so you say, what is Roger up to? Okay.
Yeah.
Because
really, Roger's been up to a number of things over the years.
Yes, but now the first time we had Roger on the show, even without D. Roger came on his own. He had finally distinguished himself. He hooked up.
Proudly so, I might add.
Roger started going to prisons.
Yes.
Not as a prisoner, but he started going to prisons. right? I don't think you were a prisoner, were you? Or were you?
Look, we've all got a jaded past. Let's not get into that.
Did this start when you were in prison?
Were you in prison or something?
No.
All right, okay.
Not at the time of this interview. All right, I did a little time.
All right.
I don't want to reveal my whole life.
All right.
Wait a minute, is this about Roger?
All right,
so Roger. About a vet, name me. I don't want to talk about me.
So while Roger was incarcerated,
we got stories about that you love. The Great White Hope.
While Roger was incarcerated,
yes,
he befriended. Listen to this. He befriended the woman who was making love to Amy Fisher, the woman who had shot Mary Jo Buttafuoco.
Allegedly.
Well, no, it wasn't alleged.
I'm
Allegedly
talking about
making
the
love.
love affair was alleged.
Oh, the love affair was alleged.
Shooting was for real.
So even when Roger got out, he kept in contact with this woman, black woman, who was making love to the very white Amy Fisher.
Right.
Who could resist? So
she said anyway.
Right. So Roger brought this woman, at the time was very hot news, brought it to the show, and we did some great interviews. Am I right?
As a manager. He was there.
Right. And Roger became her manager because Roger had cooked up a deal where he was going to sell her story to hard copy or something, or one of those.
Or something.
Or Current Affair, Steve Dunleavy or something. But the whole deal backfired. Am I right?
Well, you got some work out of it.
Well, I'll be honest with you, and this is the truth. Steve's like the only one that would work me over the years. So I owe everything to him. You know?
Steve Dunleavy.
Yeah,
which speaks volumes to Steve.
Right.
No, but Steve, like I said, Steve's been great with me, and I still work with him and stuff. And without him, I never would have got a chance interviewing people, because who's going to put up with me stalking them?
Right. So Roger, then all of a sudden, would you say he became obsessed with going to prisons and talking to people?
Obsessed. Let me speak to you here. Not
Please
obsessed.
What, he was a lawyer?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm his manager.
Business?
Yeah.
He's realized that he has a talent for speaking to these people, and he can communicate well.
Everybody's got a key, Howie.
Right. So Roger
Who is he communicating with? I don't know.
Well, give the list, Gary, of all the people that he communicates with.
Well, we're going to hear some of this today, but Roger's got over 1,000 hours of recorded phone conversations with Joel Rifkin.
The serial killer. The guy who used to strangle like prostitutes and stuff.
Right, the guy who was driving around with a body in his truck when he was found. Yeah.
So, Roger, how did you come to start interviewing Joel Rifkin?
Well, first of all, Steve actually has the physical tapes themselves.
Steve Dunleavy.
Yeah, I'm the one that made the tapes.
Okay, right.
Okay. Steve, I was doing the...
Can you make money doing this, or you just... I mean, who would have the patience?
Right now, I have a situation which I really can't get into, and as soon as I'm free, I plan to do a lot of things.
Again, he's in a situation.
He's always in a situation.
There's always a situation.
There's always a situation.
But the bottom line is that, Steve, I was following... Amy Fisher was getting sentenced to something, and I just happened to come across the travel route and where she was going to be at certain times, so Steve could get an exclusive photo or whatever.
All right, so you're very involved in this, and then you went to... How did you come in contact with Joel Rifkin?
I mentioned... Through my investigation of Amy Fisher, I'd mentioned to Steve, there's this cat in jail that, like tacking up chicks and stuff.
Right.
And he goes, now that would be a huge interview. I said,
yeah.
So the next thing I knew, I was talking to the gentle one, and...
Wait. How do you
the gentle one?
How do you do that, though?
Because Rifkin is like a tremendous serial killer. I mean, this guy's whacked.
Biggest in New York State history, maybe the country.
Right. The biggest.
Well,
now, was it hard to... Can anyone go in and interview him? I mean, how do you get in to do it?
No, I'll be honest with you. This is why I brought Dee on, because my mind slips me when it comes to these kind of questions. Basically, there's a way to deal with... Everybody's got their thing, and, you got to really, key into that immediately.
Just to say, to show how good he is, he has been in to see the Zodiac Killer.
Right.
No one else has
Exclusive.
The Central Park Rapist.
And what have you learned?
You're kidding!
Nobody's spoken. He's speaking to people.
What have I learned?
Roger has a charm with these people.
And he's currently working on an appointment with Colin Ferguson.
Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, I've been to see Colin a few times, and by the way, it's not an act, people. He's shot.
He's shot. He's really whacked.
Trust me, that's what I've
there
learned.
was any doubt.
It doesn't get... They should just throw the insanity law out if it doesn't apply to him.
When dealing with him, I mean, because he's the guy who killed everyone on the Long Island Railroad.
Not him.
Yeah.
He was set up.
All right, right.
Get it straight.
He still believes that.
Well, I don't know what he believes. He's shot, man.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
He's really whacked, yeah.
You know what he said that Colin Ferguson said about Joel Rifkin?
Yeah, they were cellmates, literally. It's not... This is
Colin Ferguson and Joel Rifkin.
Cell.
Right.
Next cell.
And what happened?
He told you, not Joel Rifkin. You're somebody with a Joel Rifkin mask on. He's the real deal, baby.
Yeah.
Takes one to know one.
Now, Roger, they've said that with all the people you've interviewed, you're still afraid of OJ. Is that correct? And Fred?
Like Dunleavy said, this isn't the first time he's killed. I love you, Steve, baby. Come back.
All right.
Honey, I love you.
All right, now, Roger Mako has brought to us today, exclusive, never before heard, the voice of the serial killer himself, Joel Rifkin.
Oh, by the way, I was in Supreme Court over this. That's one
really.
Howard, this took us a month for our lawyers to untangle them.
Wow.
But we actually have the rights to play
By
them.
myself, I beat his very competent law team.
I see. Very good.
Who's competent law team?
Who
Joe
knows?
Rifkin's?
When he says beat, he means actually beat.
No.
You didn't have
They
resort to
threatened my life, yes, and I have that on audio.
All right,
tape,
now what are we going to hear first?
Okay, Howard, it's important.
Here is Roger doing. He's the Barbara Walters of serial killers.
Well,
yes,
you know
that's what I called it. As I said.
Thank you.
You know what?
to be affiliated with Steve.
I got to ask
What?
a question.
Right.
Roger doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You're part of a big crowd.
This is why I'm here.
Right. That's why Dee was brought in.
Does he make sense when he's talking to serial killers?
Yes, he does.
There he makes sense.
He does.
He does.
In that world, in that world, Roger makes sense.
All right.
Okay, so now we have exclusive tape for my audience.
Exclusive.
Exclusive to my audience.
My life was threatened.
Really, the first big deal. The
By
first
who?
word.
A guy in jail?
No, Rifkin's defense team.
They're threatening you?
They had somebody call up and threaten
Well,
my
let's
life.
just say that's your allegation.
No, I have a tape. I'll bring that in next time.
Well, I'm sure they deny it.
Big mistake.
They can't do
Yeah,
that.
right. What?
I mean,
They can't. And by the way, before the year was up, I was over at the 4th Precinct. You can call Detective Fransky.
All right. Well, evidently there's a lot of legal wrangling going on in defense of anybody who has threatened Roger's life or allegedly threatened Roger's life. I am saying that is his allegation.
Resort to that
right.
sort of thing?
And I don't think lawyers should resort to that. But
Joel Rifkin
Roger, you take that up with them. You take that up with them.
I have a very competent lawyer handling all my legal things.
Might I just say that
John G. and Fortune.
any kind of confrontation that anybody has with Roger, he refers to as being a threat to his wife.
Right.
The Jelly Man threatened his wife when he asked for no mail.
He might be given to exaggeration, is all we're saying. All right. Let's protect Roger in this.
He feels very threatened at all times.
Right. Roger might.
I fear myself, I fear everyone.
I say Gary's threatening his life at this moment.
Right. Anybody sitting near Roger is a threat on his life.
I've never not returned Roger's call ever for just that reason.
Right. Okay, Roger, I love you. Now let's go.
No, Howard.
Robin, I'm scared to death.
Let me tell you
Yeah, right.
The New York Post refers to Roger as a television producer. He's got many hats.
Right. Now, when did that happen?
I need one now for on TV.
Right. You've lost a little more hair since I saw you.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, here we go.
Thanks for noticing.
Here's the deal with these tapes, Howard.
Dee's haircut in reverse.
Why does Roger like talking to these people so much?
Because as soon as the handcuffs are off, I plan to, I've been offered a job overseas and everything else.
Huh?
Let's not get into it.
Could you answer the question I asked? Could you please?
Why do you enjoy talking to serial killers?
It's not that I enjoy. These are the people. It's not, I interviewed Amy Fisher's father, Vet Cole. They're not serial killers. Whoever Steve wants me to interview, you want the job done, I'll get it done.
So in other words, you take on the more dangerous assignments.
Well, the vet was pretty dangerous, but Mr. Fisher is very interesting. The real Mr. Fisher, 3 hours on the street corner.
I see. Go ahead.
I get the impression, just from hearing Roger talk now, that Steve Dunleavy, he doesn't really work for that company. So Steve Dunleavy just asks him to do stuff, and then Roger goes and does it, but nobody's responsible for Roger.
Right. Roger's a free agent.
Nor me, them.
He's like 007. No one can really figure out where he's
Steve
working.
takes care of him. I mean, Steve
He's
takes
an
care of him.
independent
Steve gives him the tools.
Right.
Steve,
Does Steve pay you to go out and do these interviews?
I'm penniless. I never got paid for anything.
Oh, okay.
But he had a cell phone that only Joel had the phone number to, and he carried around at all times for like.
Well, let me hear some of the interview.
Yeah,
if I may,
sure.
all right. Now, what are we going to hear?
Well, Roger is fascinating.
He is
He's
fascinating.
as fascinating as any serial
Right.
killer.
I know.
Thanks,
Go ahead.
Robin.
It's really
She's
important.
always there.
It's really important that when we listen to these tapes, because the audio quality of them, it's phone conversations, you have to really be quiet to understand what's going on.
All right, Roger, be quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first tape we're going to hear, which I think they're all amazing.
Go ahead.
Okay. After Joel Rifkin was sentenced for one of the however many 30 murders, the mother of one of the victims got up in court and read a letter to the judge about what a great person her daughter was, that sort of thing. And now this is the next day. Roger is, or a couple of days later.
Right after he left the judge, he told me what he didn't say to the judge.
All right, let's hear that.
Exactly.
Right. Joel was thinking to say something to the judge during this.
I was real tempted with the judge. I'm standing there, and they're like, "Do you have any statement?" And this is after they read the stupid letter by the mother. Yeah. I almost said it. The radio said I was bemused this time. I was awake and alert and looked to be amused. I was holding back laughter the whole time. When she finished that dumb letter about how good and this and wholesome thing her daughter was, I just almost leaned with that microphone and said, for $20, she gave a phenomenal job. Yo. Oh man, I can't take it anymore. You killing me, man. I don't know how close I came to fame.
Roger, what's with you? I'm more scared of Roger's laughter.
I come into this room. It's not safe to be in it.
I am more scared of your laughter than Joel Rifkin.
How was I going to get back on here after a vet?
Here, this woman had killed. Here this man had killed this woman's daughter, and Joel says he would have, of course, said to the judge, she gave a phenomenal B job. And that's what he wanted to say to the judge.
That he was holding back laughter, and that's what he wanted to say.
Right, and then Roger laughs at that joke like a mental thing. Roger, let me tell you, you're scarier than Joel Rifkin.
You talk to somebody like him for 1,000 hours.
You get a little...
Say, what am I supposed to say?
All right.
You know, I don't want to be choked at the visiting table. Okay, Howard?
All right, take it easy.
I only know 27 styles.
Yeah.
You have actually sat face to face.
Face to face? I've been in his house. I'm still waiting for the poison to set in.
Howard, did I ever tell you the great story?
Yeah.
Great story. I met a guy that knew Roger. So the guy says to me, he goes, I've known Roger for a long time. He goes, but he's sort of a strange guy. One day he comes and he says, Roger wants him to give him a lift somewhere.
Right.
So they're going somewhere, and then Roger goes, turn over here, pull over here, wait here. They pull in front of a house. He goes, wait here just for a second. I just got to go in and talk to Joel Rifkin's mom.
Right.
I mean, he goes to his mom's house.
Wow.
I love you, big man and company.
Oh, man. I think if this happened in Manhattan, it never, ever would have made the headlines like this. No way it happened. The city hasn't even indicted me. They don't care. These are normal, pain-in-the-ass people.
I don't know what we're listening to.
No, he's saying that if he had done these murders in Manhattan, he would have walked. They wouldn't have even charged him with
Really?
anything.
Is that what he said?
And he's saying that the women he killed were pain-in-the-ass people.
Right.
They weren't
Nobody would have cared about
them in
cleaning up
town, Howard.
Right.
God, you got to start going to jail more.
Is that what he thinks? He thinks he was cleaning up town.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
We have the next quote on there. What's the next quote? Where he...
Well, let me hear some more. Wait.
The city has busted every one of these girls 12 times. They were a pain in the ass to the city. They don't care. It's just Nassau County. Oh, wow. It's the year of Joey Buttafuoco. It's the year of Joel Rifkin. It's the year of Colin Ferguson. Oh, wow. We're internationally famous now. Of course they had to do this. The eyes of the world were upon them, and they had to do this thing.
I see. So the only reason they convicted him is because the eyes of the world were
he
upon
was
him.
actually doing everybody a favor.
Yeah. What else you got? This guy's pretty fascinating.
Okay. He talks about how the women he killed were nothing but whores, and what they were doing wrong and why he had to kill them.
Okay. Here's Roger's exclusive.
There's a reason behind everything.
Here we go.
You have no idea what it's like to be in a cage where you know the world, something's happening out in the world, and you can't get in touch with it.
Way beyond this. I mean, you're an intelligent guy with a problem. I mean, to sit here and dwell on all the negatives and what a terrible bad boy you are is ridiculous from my perspective. What if you were, one of the girls was your sister? I was like, well, what if he was your brother? There's many different perspectives. People are real. I try and be fair-minded.
And next time someone says, what if the girl is your sister, I would let my sister be a prostitute on the streets, selling her body, taking drugs and getting AIDS and giving AIDS to other people. I'd have more respect for my sister than that. So don't keep me up, because we're not normal girls. I hate when my sister could have out there. No, your sister would not have been a prostitute. And that shuts people up when I tell them that, because they're not angelic people. These are people who are criminals. They died in the commission of criminal acts, if that's what happened.
Right. So, in other words, they were in the middle of criminal acts giving him sex.
And he killed them.
Right.
No, he couldn't even pull it off with them.
Right. So, your question is scarier than his answer. You know that. But you do get him talking. I know what you're up to.
Thank you.
You think he's actually doing this on purpose?
Yeah. So the point is that he figures he did the world a favor because he killed girls who were up to criminal activity. And all that, too.
Do you think the listener can tell which one's Joel and which one's Roger?
Yeah, in
from
case
the conversation.
No, I think the audience is getting the picture that, these are two men of like mind sitting there.
Yeah.
Robin, your support has always been unyielding.
Roger.
Your treachery is unfounded.
If I ever turn on the news and I find out that you're running around with a shovel and a girl in the back of your car, I'm gonna just not be surprised.
You'll know Robin won't be showing up tomorrow.
Now, what else do we have on tape?
Girls, I love you.
What else?
Yeah, this one's really bizarre, Howard. I just heard this for the first time this morning. I guess before Joel did all these things or got caught, his dad passed away.
Yes.
And I don't know what the circumstances of his dad's death were, how he died.
Exclusive.
But
Dunleavy wouldn't even put this in the post.
I guess his dad was really sick with some sort of an illness, and his dad killed over at the kitchen table and was alive, but dying, and the family went and sat down and decided what to do about it.
You mean they didn't go help him?
Right.
They went and had a conversation.
No,
Exactly.
As far as homicide's concerned, they helped him.
All right, let's hear.
Let's hear.
Here we go.
Father dying, dropped dead on the kitchen table. No, that's not what happened. No, when Jack talks about the gurgling noises and the whole thing, Jack looks like a liar because Barbara never established how traumatic those 4 or 5 days were.
Well, what are we saying now? I'm not sure I follow this.
He's discussing his law team. I mean, you know,
So Jack and Barbara are his law team, and they didn't clarify this issue.
All right, let's hear. Okay, fine.
Said we found him dead. No, we found him still alive, gurgling on the table, and we made a family decision. It took us 45 minutes to an hour. You know what it's like? Hanging out in a bedroom, talking to your mother and your sister. They're all crying, and you have to go check on Dad every half hour like he's a thing of roast beef in the oven. Is Dad dead yet? That's what I had to do for 2 hours. Every 15 minutes. Go see if he's dead yet. You know how traumatic that was? Did we bring it out in front of the audience and the jury? No. Can I document it? Yes.
Why didn't anybody try and call the police or something when your dad was dying?
Because he didn't want to be revived. And that was the dilemma we found ourselves. 2 more pills, he would have been dead. And we sat there for what seemed like 2 hours, deciding what do we do as a family. We decided we can't keep walking around him like he's not there, so we call an ambulance.
So what, did you read a note that he left or something?
Yeah, he left a note, the whole bit. But he's sitting there, and every time I go to check him, it's, you get the sound, and that's the sound they tried to describe with all the girls. Once I heard that sound, even if I tried to stop, I couldn't stop. And I told every single doctor that. And every single doctor just, oh, that's nice. That's real cute. But what does your adopted mother have to do with this? Like, oh, God.
Is he saying he strangled his father?
Joel will give every reason if you'll believe it. Whatever you believe, that's the reason.
Is he saying, though, that he strangled his father?
No.
Or he just sat there and checked on him?
He's saying,
to say anything. I don't want any more lawsuits.
What my interpretation of this is, Howard, is he's saying that his dad was dying, and they let him die because he wanted to die. But he heard the gurgling noise his dad made when he died.
And that's the noise he recreated with the girls.
And that's when he knew the girls were dead.
The body.
When he would choke the girls to death and hear that gurgling noise, that's when he knew he was done.
Right. So his dad gave him good experience.
No, they weren't done.
No, that's not what he's saying.
If he heard the gurgling noise, he knew they were still alive.
Maybe you guys could help me. What did he say? All it would have taken is 2 more pills at the end of that? What does that mean?
It sounds like that his father had committed suicide.
Yeah. Or they
gave him the pill.
All it would have taken is 2 more pills. I'm still confused about that.
Right.
As far as you say, the reasons for things with Joel, if you believe the reason, that's the reason.
And with Joel, quite frankly, he could be making everything up anyway.
I think that...
don't get him in trouble.
Don't get him in trouble.
Don't bother to write it down, Jackie.
All I know is the most bizarre part of what I've just heard, Roger, the most bizarre part of what I've just heard is that you spend thousands of hours with these guys. That's the thing.
Wait, I was trying to say he'd be over for dinner at my house with his wife and his child, and then his cell phone would ring. He'd go, hold on, it's the gentle one.
Right.
Which is what he calls Joel.
The code word.
And he'd go into the living room and then talk for like an hour with Joel Rifkin on the phone. Only Joel had this hotline to Roger.
So wait a second. What I'm getting here is he's got 1,000 hours on tape, and then all these other calls on the cell phone that you couldn't tape, right?
Right.
I was trying to get those cheapsos from Current Affair to give me one for a cellular phone.
Right, you couldn't get that. So we've lost thousands of hours.
You would say now that Joel Rifkin considers you a friend.
I don't know what he doesn't think like,
Not anymore.
They had a falling out.
Oh, they did.
You had a falling out? What was the falling out?
There's no falling out, really. I mean, this is what happens. What's true, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything's an act except for me, D, and you, babe.
Well, let me tell you something. I got to thank Roger.
Howard, there is one more very short clip.
Oh, there is. Okay,
that is very interesting.
Yes.
In this, I guess when
this is amazing.
This is as bizarre as anything.
All right.
They talked about how when he killed these women, he pulled out their teeth and cut off their fingers.
Yes.
And he said that they were talking in plurals, and he wants to explain. He only did that to the first victim, not all of them.
Oh.
How dare they?
How dare they get it wrong?
Yeah, that's horrible.
How dare they? Yeah.
Thank you.
Really, man. And still talking in plural, said I cut fingertips off of many girls and knocked teeth out of many girls. If I didn't tell it to a psychiatrist, guess what? They would never have known about it, period. They have no proof of it whatsoever. ever. And it's not multiples, it's one. It's the first one. And they can't even prove that.
Well, let me tell you something. Thanks for setting the record straight, Joel Rifkin. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, this guy really should be in the chair, but I guess this was before the great Governor Pataki put in the death penalty.
We've got tapes about what he would do in the chair.
Oh, yeah, really? What would he do?
He'd die.
I said, I know.
He'd make it his pants.
He grabbed the cop by the balls and dragged him in the chair with him and pulled the switch.
Is that what he said?
That's my gentle lamb.
The gentle lamb.
He also makes in these tapes that we don't have here, but he talks about others undiscovered bodies, correct? Packages. He calls them packages, right?
Well, you were talking about the group of friends that he had that were, or what do you?
I don't know.
Which tape are you talking
and
about?
The Jersey package that
you
has
mean
been...
there was a group of us? That tape?
See,
I can't find that tape. Steve, give it back.
Roger's the one who uncovered the big article that ended up in the Post that there may be a body in New Jersey, and that if that body does exist and they prosecute it, Jersey has the death penalty.
And who said anything about a body?
If New York were, willing to send them to New Jersey, they could.
So, Roger, when will you reveal those tapes?
What? Alice, call me, please. It's the sweeps in February.
I see. So there's some intrigue with these tapes.
I don't know.
There's some controversy. I don't either. All right, Roger, listen. Congratulations on your latest success.
And what does Roger do now when he's not talking to serial killers?
He follows Dee around.
There's only one thing to do. And by the way, Howard, there's a shift at Frank's open for you.
Really? What are you doing?
Frank's Taxi Oceanside.
Are you driving a cab?
Of course. What else is there? What else is there to do?
Someone told me you were teaching kindergarten now.
Oh.
I don't understand where Roger gets any money because he's got all this taping equipment and here's a mysterious thing about Roger. You call his house, no one answers.
Right.
No answer. Roger calls me back 2 hours later. He's got that thing that when I call, my number shows up and it's stored. And he can tell what time I called.
Right.
He's got all sorts of equipment going on.
Surveillance equipment.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out where he gets all the money.
Radio Shack, let me tell you, those spy shops are ripping everybody off. The best stuff's at Radio Shack. That's not a joke.
Really?
And my standard conversation with Raj is, Raj, hello? Hey, Roger, it's D. Hold on, babe. Let me turn off the machine.
Yeah. No surveillance. Remind me never to call your house, Mako.
When they called Mako at home to threaten me, I wasn't home, so they assumed the tape wasn't running. The tape's always running. No one can never be too prepared.
His wife's terrified to talk on the phone.
I'm talking to Rifkin.
Because his machine's rolling.
You have tape of your wife talking to Rifkin.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
He's right home now.
Yeah, and remember, Rifkin murdered petite Hispanic girls.
Right. Yes.
His wife is a petite Hispanic girl.
Wonderful.
And so she was really comfortable on the phone.
That's good. Way to go, Roger. All right, listen to me. Roger, congratulations on your latest success. This will blow the lid. This will blow the lid off of the whole story.
My latest success is the Central Park interview. This is all Tad.
Really?
Yes.
You've talked to that guy.
You've talked to the Central Park rapist.
No, the only interview with John Royster. Thank you.
Wow. Is he considered the Central Park rapist?
Yes.
Yes,
I think
of
that's
course.
his egg. Yeah.
Well,
he's a murderer.
I don't even remember the Central Park rape.
That was the one where they found the woman lying there. Then there were a couple of other murders and beatings, and nobody knew they were all connected until they caught this guy.
Right.
That's coming up in can I say?
Well, right now, I'm talking to some guy, Rich, right? Rich told me that he's going to do something with, but I can't be sure.
He
can't talk.
I transcribed this interview for him.
Right.
It was interesting.
You're all I ever needed, baby.
Yes, on the phone.
Roger, congratulations on your new career, cab driver.
Cab driver, first and foremost.
Right, and reporter.
And investigative reporter.
Right. Dee Snider, of course, up to some good things. He's also co-produced Magic on Broadway starring Joseph Gabriel at the Lamb Theater. For tickets, call 212.
May I just say?
212-997-1780. The legendary Dee Snider.
This is not anything satanic. This is family entertainment. It's a magic show.
Right.
It's really, a lot of people have seen commercials and stuff.
And also, Dee is a toy manufacturer now, is that right?
I'm involved with developing a horror line of toys, yes.
You are beginning shooting a movie that you wrote?
In the spring, Helltown, we start shooting, yes.
Right, and also...
Got a sitcom in development right now as well.
He's happening.
I'm a Renaissance. Somebody's called me a Renaissance man. It was you.
Yes, between
I think it was you, Dave.
Between Dee and Roger.
It said it in People magazine.
In fact, Dee invented. Let me give you a little plug here.
Yeah.
People will be fascinated by this. You'll be looking for this in the stores. It's coming out in the summer. It's a great horror toy. It's called a Roger doll. That's right. It's a doll. Looks like Roger, and it interviews serial killers.
But you can trust the doll.
You're right. It will protect you, but only you.
And sometimes it turns into Mako Pool Shark.
Right.
It's a wonderful
Yes,
doll.
it's 16 dolls in one.
Yeah, and Dee's trying to come up with a great new horror toy, and it's sitting right under his nose. It's the only overweight doll. All right, listen to me, Roger. Congratulations. Seriously.
It's an inaction figure.
I love what you're up to. You're on your road to success, I believe, as the Barbara Walters of serial killers.
Absolutely. It's a long road.
Congratulations, and I don't mean it as a bad thing that you're the Barbara Walters.
And may I say, on behalf of Roger, all serial killers listening out there with Roger, you will always find a sympathetic ear. As you heard on that tape. You heard it.
To laugh at your serial jokes.
Yeah, we'll appreciate your bizarre sense of humor.
Right. Lock the door after Roger leaves. So I had those locks put on the door. Roger, congratulations, seriously.
Thank you. My message to you all is everybody's got a license plate.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Blessed is the peacemaker.
And D, God bless you in finding a home for Roger.
Hey.
Right, okay.
Congratulations on the new dig.
Well, thank you. You like our new studios?
I love it.
It's unbelievable.
Roger, it's the last time you'll be seeing them, so don't get too used to it. D, I'll see you later. Roger, thank you. And God bless you.
Kiss up while you can.
Yeah. And
I'm afraid to go to commercial.
I am.
I can't bring back a vet.
Roger is working and Max Kinkle is out of work. It's not fair. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words of the legendary Roger and D. Snyder. Okay.
Yeah. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle. This is The Howard Stern Show.
All right. Thank you. All righty.
Now, your weather source forecast with Tony Pagnotti.
For my prediction, another kind of forecast, the blockbuster of 97, Private Parts, starring Howard Stern, my former college roommate. How about that? The title's going to read Private Parts Wins Public Hearts. He's done a warm, funny movie. You can take the family to it. Mark my words on that one. Private Parts. Yes, indeed. Hollywood Insider.
A family movie?
A family movie you can take to Howard Stern's movie. And he may be up for some Academy Awards. I'm not kidding you. This is what we hear on the inside. So, Howard, if you're listening, remember who I let you cheat off me in Broadcasting 101? You remember the guy who let you look at the paper? You know where you are today? He's making $1 million, and I'm delivering 1 million smiles. Similar career paths.
Howard Stern doing a family movie?
He's a brilliant guy at marketing, and he's leaving out a lot of the the stuff that you wouldn't be able to take the kids to. And he's gearing it to mass appeal, just a funny, kind of enjoyable, romantic movie. Some romance in there. It's going to be, I think, a big hit in 97.
I wonder how he got into
I still can't get over the shock of
I wonder how he
Howard
ended up
Stern
being his
making a
college
family
roommate.
movie, but I'll work on that while you...
I will invite you to the private screening that I'll be having for all my closest friends.
Okay.
All right.
I don't care. I like it.
I want to know who his sources are.
Yeah. I think his source is Dee's friend Roger. I find Roger fascinating.
I
so,
do, too.
Yeah.
I could talk to Roger all day.
Yeah, we almost did. But, hey, let me get to a couple of things that I wasn't able to get to earlier. Hey, Baba Booey, come in and tell me what these are. These are some Ponce de la phony phone calls. And then I'll get to all the rest of my junk.
Yeah, Roger is more fascinating than the people he interviews.
Yep.
I don't even care if they are serial killers.
Scary, too. Okay, what do we have here? We want to thank all our New York homies. We want to give a shout-out to all our peeps who delivered the big ratings for us yesterday. Go ahead.
Oh, we're doing Ponce de la phone now?
That's what we're doing.
The first call he made is to a Japanese show. The only person that speaks in English is Ponce.
Okay. Ponce de la phony phone call. Haven't heard these yet.
学校与学校之间的联系，通通会经过这个 Internet。
好，那我们先来接一通观众朋友的电话，我们待会再继续这个问题，好不好？您好，您在电话线上，请问有什么问题？
Come on, Regato, Mr. Robato.
您好，您在电话线上。
Wow, you wearing panties? All right, which one of you going to apologize for Pearl Harbor?
谢谢。好的，那么我们刚才也提到了这个内啊，不管。
Gary, when you set it up, that isn't Ponce talking. That's me talking.
Yes.
Did
you recognize Howard's voice?
Good
at any
setup.
time?
Good setup. Now, what Ponce did was he obviously took clips from our show.
Yes.
And had me talking to the Japanese broadcasters. That's the setup. Attaboy. Attaboy. Well, you've only been doing this for 15 years. I can see where you're making a mistake. 13. All right, so go ahead.
Okay, he uses Howard's voice to call the business channel.
All right.
Okay, we'll go to line 2. Jethro, go ahead.
Are you a fade?
Well, another scintillating question on the business channel. I won't make you answer that.
Are you a fade?
I won't make you answer that.
All right, and finally?
Okay, Ponce de la Phone himself calls a TV psychiatrist.
Not Howard Stern's voice.
Not Howard Stern's voice. To talk about his pervert uncle, Uncle Ben Stern.
Right.
And then Uncle Ben gets on the phone.
All right, so using clips of my father, they stage this thing. All right, this is brilliant.
Ponce is complaining about his pervert uncle.
All right, here we go. Here we are.
Okay, now, who's Howard. Howard, how are you, Howard?
Well, I'm doing okay.
Good. What's new and exciting?
I want to talk about my family.
That's good.
Well, my uncle just moved in with us, and I think he wants me sexually.
You hit it right on the head.
Uncle Ben, what do you want?
I want dirty, disgusting sex.
With me?
And the Roosevelt football team.
Okay. But you know something? I'm not 100% sure that was an honest-to-God question. But we can certainly take those questions up. It's not a problem.
Oh, my dad getting into the act. Nice show. I don't know how he does all that.
I'm trying to figure out when your dad said that he wanted dirty, disgusting sex.
I think when my dad called in as Michael Jordan, the CEO of Westinghouse.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
must have been something you wrote for us.
Yes. So that guy's been using that ever since. But that's pretty good how he does that.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, now, who's Howard. Howard, how are you, Howard?
Well, I'm doing okay.
Good. What's new and exciting?
I want to talk about my family.
That's good.
Well, my uncle just moved in with us, and I think he wants me sexually.
You hit it right on the head.
Uncle Ben, what do you want?
I want dirty, disgusting sex.
With me?
And the Roosevelt football team.
Okay. But you know something?
Could you tell your problems to this guy on the phone, though? I mean, this announcer guy? He sounds like so fake. Well, that's okay. You know, I don't know if that was a real problem, but we certainly will take problems like that. Hey, dude, what is your story?
100% sure that was an honest
I'm not 100%
question.
sure.
But we can certainly take those questions up. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Yeah, for you.
How come you hung up on the guy then?
Your uncle's not chasing you around the house.
学校与学校之间的联系，通通会经过这个 Internet。
好，那我们先来接一通观众朋友的电话，我们待会再继续这个问题，好不好？
Imagine somebody understands that.
I'm fascinated. I'm like, I don't know where one word ends and another word begins.
I'm convinced they're really not saying anything.
Howard, you know what I love about this phone call?
Yeah.
It's all in Japanese till he asks her, would you take off your panties? And then she talks in English.
She does? Yeah. Let me hear that again.
好，您在电话线上，请问有什么问题？
Come on, Regato, Mr. Robato.
您好，您在电话线上。
Wow, you wearing panties? All right, which one of you going to apologize for Pearl Harbor?
谢谢。好的，那么我们刚才提到了这个 Internet 啊，不管。
Excuse me? Oh. Hard to trust people who talk like that.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, we go to line 2. Jethro, go ahead.
Are you a fade?
Well, another scintillating question.
Well, what's the answer?
I won't make you answer that.
You're not going to make him answer.
Yeah, interesting. Are you
Must
a
have
fade?
been some substance for that question.
Are you a fade? It's a serious business show. What was that, the Business Network? Business Channel. We're discussing the prime rate today. We're with us a very distinguished president and CEO of blah, blah, blah company. And your first question, are you a fag? What are we dealing with here?
Oh, my goodness.
That's great. Hey, I read this article in the newspaper, and that's normally where I read these articles. And a bunch of publicists were talking about what scumbags most celebrities are.
Really?
Yeah, they were giving a list of all the people that bust their nuts when they go out on these tours.
Uh-huh. Are these publicity people?
Publicity people. And I've dealt with publicity people because when I was promoting my book and stuff, you go out on a book tour, you know. So they list the following people.
As
Scumbags.
hard to deal with?
Shirley MacLaine, Jeffrey Archer, Martha Stewart, and Faye Dunaway are among the winners of the Golden Dartboard Award bestowed by the Corps of Media Escorts on the authors they most hate to take around on publicity tours. Here's a few stories. Betty Friedan, you know that feminist lady, old lady? They say she's a beast who ate her publicist for breakfast, destroyed her. She would shout obscenities at her in the airport. This is a women's lib woman, isn't she, Betty Friedan?
Yeah.
It's always great, the people who are so...
Yeah, Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah, wait, I'll get to the rest of them. After 2 weeks of continual abuse, she would yell at her, "You're so stupid." This woman couldn't eat or sleep.
Wow.
Jeffrey Archer, whoever that is, treats escorts like dirt. Who is Jeffrey Archer?
He's an author, but I don't know who he is.
Let's
What did he write?
Who cares? When spoken to, he says he insists that people call him Lord Archer. Okay? Marion Burroughs of the New York Times is said to be difficult, prickly, suspicious. Whatever you do for her, it's not enough. She harasses you 24 hours a day, spends willfully on tour, and no matter what you say, she doesn't... She harasses you 24 hours a day, spends willfully on tour, and no matter what you say, she does exactly what she wants. And then there's some physician dude, Oliver Sacks. They say he comes off real warm and concerned, but he's really mean. One of the publicists said, unless you have a really interesting neurological disorder, I don't believe he cares about people. So they really badmouth a lot of different people. Faye Dunaway is said to have two personalities. I've heard that before. I've heard she's a brute.
Oh, Faye Dunaway.
Yeah.
You can see that.
They say that she screamed and ranted at her publicist. And then and then there's the other Faye. When she gets on camera, she smiles and waves to everybody.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't see any story, personal anecdote about Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah, we'd like to know. You know, she's supposed to be Miss Sweetness and Light.
George Will, the columnist, one publisher said, I got a call from his assistant with a list of get-along tips, everything from clothes to grammar. You got to be like in his...
You mean you got to dress a certain way?
Yeah, and you got to be grammatically correct or something. He must be one of these guys who corrects people all day because he was fortunate enough to have a good education. You know. Now, they also say on the good list, there are good people.
Oh.
Let's see who they are. Let's see
you must be on the list.
Let's see if there's a point to this story. As a matter of fact, I don't see my name on the list.
You're not?
What is it? Bernadette Chirac.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Why are we reading about her?
Jacques Chirac, Bill Blass, Calvin Klein, Ishaq Mizrahi, Isabella Rossellini, and Linda Evangelista. I'm not mentioned here.
Oh, my God. Why are we doing the story?
I don't know. Gary told me I was mentioned. Let's see. Oh, I see. Later on. Okay.
Baba Booey.
Barbara Bush, Jay Leno, and Howard Stern. And there's a picture of me.
Okay. Finally.
Yeah. And what's weird is they have a picture of Jay Leno, but it's that guy who played him on Late Shift.
No.
With the makeup on. It's not the real Jay Leno. Look. I don't think they realize. Look. That's not Jay. Can you see it? That's not here. That's not Jay. That's the goddamn guy who plays Jay.
That's Jay from the Late Shift?
That's Jay from the Late Shift. Of course it is.
That's a tough call.
Oh, a tough call.
Let me.
What are you
That's
blunt?
the real Jay.
That's the real Jay. Are you insane?
What's wrong with your eyesight?
No, it's not the real Jay.
It looks like that prosthetic chin, though.
That's the picture they must have used to model it on. That ain't the real Jay. What's wrong with you guys? That is absolutely not the real Jay. Robin is smart.
That's the real Jay.
Oh, get out of here.
Jay.
Go back to your booth. You've been locked in that room too long.
Puffy like the prosthetic jaw in that movie.
What do you know? Jackie hasn't been right about anything since 1964. Oh. Oh. You're on the air. Dave.
Hello.
Hi, Dave.
How you doing?
Okay.
Man, these people are talking trash here in Cleveland. Them Brian and Joe.
Who's Brian and Joe?
I don't know either, man. You know them.
Guys, when you call up, you got to kind of understand that I don't know what you're talking about. How do you guys make phone calls normally? When you begin at the beginning and then you move to the end.
All right, man. This is how it happens.
What happens?
They're on the phone saying that Stern's a sinking ship. This movie is nothing, and they're just dogging you, man. They're talking.
Who cares? Who are they?
Who knows who they are?
Why are you getting all worked up for? Brian and Joe, they're nobodies. There's no movie of their life being made. They haven't seen the movie. They don't know anything about it.
Yeah, man, they're just talking.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, why would you get worked up about Brian and Joe?
They want me to get worked up about Brian and Joe. I never even heard of Brian and Joe, and the whole world's never heard of Brian and Joe.
And no one will ever hear of Brian and Joe unless we mention them.
The only time you'll hear of Brian and Joe, you'll read an article. Two guys who sound a lot like Howard Stern, named Brian and Joe, today said. That's all. Brian and Joe. Thinks I care if somebody's talking about me on the radio. They all talk about me because they're all friggin' jealous. Everyone in my goddamn industry is jealous. Where do you ever see a radio guy who's presently on the air making a picture for Paramount Pictures, Ivan Reitman and Betty Thomas picture? Where do you ever see that in the history of radio? Never. I'm the biggest goddamn thing that ever took over this industry, and all these pricks are going to run around like I'm nothing? I'm the biggest thing. If I die tomorrow, none of them could ever equal. No one could even equal my accomplishments. They couldn't write books. They can't write anything. They can't even write their names, these illiterate morons. That's all. And that goes for you, too, Jackie. Going around bad-mouthing me.
Jackie's been bad-mouthing you again?
I just assume he has.
Oh.
That's just there you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's always a safe bet that somewhere Jackie got loaded and had some bad stuff to say. Understand this industry. They're all jealous. It's filled with no talents. Everyone in here who is even having any success in radio is doing some variation of me. I know what's going on. And after the movie comes out, I'll be the biggest goddamn thing that ever hit radio. I'll be too big for radio, quite frankly. I'm going to have to get off radio because I'll be too big for it.
You'll be run off radio.
Right. You know. Think about the implication. That's going to be the sequel to my movie. If I die tomorrow, I'm going to die. The first opening scene, I die, and then the whole radio industry halts, and Fred starves. That's it. That's the end of the movie. Fred is homeless. Never heard of such nonsense. Why would I care what Billy and Joe say about me? Couldn't care less. Doesn't matter. At this point, it don't matter. We got bigger fish to fry.
He's a flea on your butt.
On my ass. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, with the sound effect.
It doesn't matter.
There you go. Somebody woke up. I won't say who. All right. Now, all this garbage around me. I don't know. I'm swimming in a sea of paper. Never heard of such a thing. You're on the air. This is Glenn.
Hey, Howard.
Yes, Glenn.
How you doing? Hey, good morning, Robin. How are you?
I'm just fine.
By the way, I got a Christmas card from Meg Griffin.
Really? Where is Meg?
Well, Meg was working at Meg is unbelievable. Meg, I always considered the best female disc jockey I ever heard. Still consider that. I've never heard one better. Mm-hmm. And she was working here with us when we were Classic Rock in New York. Then she got fed up with Classic Rock. She decided she wanted to spin regular records, alternative music. She went up to Westchester there, the station we first started at, and she was playing records there.
She went back to her roots.
The $6 an hour job.
Oh, my.
I couldn't believe it, but that's what she did. And then I understand the station went country. I've had that happen to me. It's in my movie.
Yeah, but not this late in your career.
No, it's pretty bad. And then,
oh, my goodness.
But she, I don't know, she wrote me a letter saying that she's looking forward to the movie, and she's been listening to the show and thinking it's real funny and stuff. And it was good to hear from her, actually.
Yeah, I hadn't heard from her in years.
Yeah.
All right, Howard.
They ought to hire her somewhere. Hey, here it is.
NEW's certainly could find a place for her, couldn't they?
Dear Howard, Robin, Gary, Scott. She remembered Scott, the engineer. Billy.
He's the only one.
Billy hasn't been here for about 7 years. He really hasn't been listening. John, Ganji, and Steve Freed. She even says hello to Steve, the engineer.
Wow.
Since the station I was at went country recently, I am no longer on at the same time as you guys, so I can listen again. Says, miss you. My best to you all. Love, Meg Griffin. Peace on earth. And she has a card, a politically correct card, as she is politically correct. Sierra Club.
Of course, they're saving animals.
Seals. She's saving the seals. Yes. I saw Mary Tyler Moore being interviewed when we were on vacation. I don't know if you saw this one.
No, I was in India, remember?
Yeah, she's another animal lover.
Yes. Well, she came out for the lobsters, remember?
Lobsters. Let me tell you what she came out for on this show.
What?
She was on Larry King. He says, oh, you really love animals, huh? She goes, yeah. She says, sometimes when there's a mosquito on my arm, she says, would you squash a mosquito on your arm? She goes, no, I blow on it. I blow on it till it blows off my arm. She won't kill the mosquito.
Well, I had a terrible dilemma when I was in India.
Yeah.
Because in one of those hotel rooms, all of a sudden there was a roach crawling across my suitcase.
Oh, is that right?
And I sat there and went, I really am opposed to killing anything.
Oh, please.
But I don't want to stay in here with this roach.
Hey, speaking of roaches, I'm glad you brought up the word roach. I got to read this to you. This is a great story. Listen to this. Dude, we'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
All right. This is one of those great stories right out of Psycho.
Okay.
All right, this is in Brooklyn. All right. A guy, his mother died. A devoted son. Guy's 56 years old. He took care of his dead mother's body for a week in their Brooklyn apartment. Even though the stench got so bad that a neighbor taped the edges of his front door. Couldn't take the stink.
Wait a minute.
Eugene Canessa. What is
People don't call when something stinks like that? They don't call the authorities?
Nobody wanted to make a stink.
Oh, God.
Eugene Canessa, 56. What is Canessa? Is that
Is it Italian?
I don't know.
Greek,
maybe. Yeah, Greek. It's hard to tell these days. Everyone's got these weird last names. Eugene Canessa, because I like to know what somebody is.
It makes a difference?
Yeah, they should put next to it, Greek.
No, they're all American.
I see.
Essentially, Howard.
Well, not to me. Eugene Canessa, 56, ministered to the decomposing body in the Manhattan Beach apartment until yesterday. Now, imagine this.
How long had his mother been dead?
A relative, a week. Relatives finally persuaded him to call the cops and tell them something is wrong with mother. Police found the body of Gertrude Weinstein. Now,
wait a minute.
How is his
That's
mother?
His mother?
I guess she married a Jew.
I guess so.
All right. Police found the body of Gertrude Weinstein, 86, lying face up in bed and wearing a house coat in her second-floor studio on Oriental Boulevard. The stench was horrendous, said Nathan Rosenberg, the shocked next-door neighbor.
Jeez.
When the cops brought the guy out of this apartment, he had cockroaches in his hair. That's great. And his mother's face was half gone. This was something out of Psycho.
Man, oh, man.
Canessa, who police sources said had a history of mental illness, had taken care of the body, giving it sponge baths every day.
But he didn't bathe himself? He had cockroaches in his own hair?
Well, he took care of mother. Imagine taking care of a dead body better than yourself who's alive. He apparently was in denial. He thought mother was alive.
Denial? He's in another state.
The body's decayed condition initially led police to estimate that Weinstein had been dead for actually 2 months. They found it a week ago.
Because I was going to say, in a week, your face doesn't disappear.
Yeah. No, it was 2 months. Canessa has refused so far to return a man named Roger's phone call. An autopsy showed she died naturally of heart disease about a week ago. So how could it have been dead for 2 months?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. Hey, listen to it. I'll read it to you. This is the Daily News. We're going to tell you. The body's decayed condition initially led police to estimate that Weinstein had been dead for 2 months.
Yes.
But an autopsy showed she died naturally of heart disease about a week ago.
Oh, well, she just decayed very fast.
Yeah. But then how could she have been dead for 2 months?
They did. You can't even understand what you're reading.
No, I have no comprehension.
The look of her body made them think she'd been dead for about 2 months. But an autopsy showed, Howard, that she'd only been dead for a week.
Thank
now
God for
you. Got it?
Yeah. You know, I needed you when I took my SATs. Hey, maybe he ate her face.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The cat did or something.
What's that?
I said maybe the cat did or something.
Oh, you had to wake up with that? What? Well, anyway, there it is. Isn't that great?
That's incredible.
Yeah. I had to read that. I had saved that. I knew I saved that.
That was not a devoted son. That was a wacky son.
Yeah.
Guy's wacky.
I hope my kids don't keep my rotting corpse around.
And have roaches in there.
Yeah, how embarrassing. All right, dude, what did you want?
All right. I'm calling because I want to know what happening with my invitations to your movie premiere.
What are you talking about?
I called right before you started production of the movie. I know you met a lot of people in that time, but I wanted to try to guess who was going to play Allison in the movie. I talked to you for about 10 minutes. I got the conversation on tape, and
I invited you to the premiere.
Yes,
and I said you could have tickets.
We can put it on. I can put me on hold, and I can play the tape for Gary, and then come back a few minutes later, and he can tell me how authentic this sounds, because it really,
it's a tape you made up.
It's a tape you made up.
Made up.
Oh, you made it up.
No, it's not made up.
Why would you mention that it sounds authentic?
No, just so he can prove that it's authentic.
No, you are not going to any premiere. I don't remember inviting you.
Let Gary.
Why would I invite you?
That's all I want to say is let Gary listen to the tape.
He made up a tape.
Yeah, of course he did.
I don't want to take up any of your airtime for him listening to the tape.
Let me hear the tape.
You want to hear it?
Play it for us.
Play it. Play the part where I say you can go to the premiere.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
This is Glenn from over there in Cleveland.
Hey, Howard.
Glenn, yes.
How you doing?
Yes.
I've got a bet that I can name who's going to be the actress that will play Allison in your movie.
You have a bet going?
Yes, I do.
Well, who do you think is going to play Allison in my movie?
Well, see, if I say right now,
I'll tell you.
Say anything just to, to say something different that it's not who I would predict it would be.
Between you and me, I already know who's going to be Allison in my movie. I do.
You do?
I absolutely do.
I told Gary already, but I think that's as far as I wanted to go right now.
I'm going to tell you something. The woman who plays Allison in my movie is so good. She's phenomenal, and quite frankly, it will be her movie. But go ahead. Who do you think it is? I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Okay, but
it's already set, so it can't change.
Go ahead.
The bet that I wanted to make, if I'm right, I would like to be a guest at VIP at the movie premiere.
All right, I'll give you. I'll make you. Then what do I get from you if you're wrong?
You can name the bet as long as it doesn't imply with any human waste.
You understand? All right, I tell you what.
That is such an unmature request.
Are you unmature? Are you unmature? All right, listen to me. Who do you think it is? I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
All right, I believe it's Robin Wright.
Robin Wright, the black actress?
No.
Robin Wright is blonde, you silly.
Who is Robin Wright?
She's Sean Penn's girlfriend.
You want to know something? Her name was mentioned a couple of times as one of the people that they were going to talk to, but no, she will not play Allison.
Okay.
How much did you lose? You lost your opportunity to go to the premiere.
So how's this guy going to the premiere? I'll tell you something. I've got the one I think that we're going to use is going to blow her out the door.
Whoever Robin Wright is.
Well, she was in Forrest Gump.
Trust me on this. Thank you.
All right.
Where's your invitation? We've listened now.
Okay, keep listening.
You figure you had nothing to lose.
No, she kind of personified, from performances.
I'll tell you a little story about how good the actress is going to play Allison in the movie. The one who I think they're going to cast.
Right here.
All right. You get to do scenes with people. And not being a professional actor, I merely go by instinct. I've already been told by Ivan Reitman that I might be one of the best actors he's ever seen, better than Robin Williams or Billy Crystal, he told me. This is what he said, okay? These are his words I'm quoting. And
why did he have to say
he was loaded at the time.
No, I just said, how am I doing? Because he seems...
That's a solicitation.
I just said, what's going on? He says, you want to know the truth?
Where's the point of this?
I don't know. We're listening forever, and there's no invitation.
Quite frankly, I'm embarrassed listening to me.
He says, I was laughing. He told me there was one or two things that he would suggest to tweak up my performance, but really, it's almost messing with perfection. This is his words I'm quoting. I'm not kidding, Robin. If I showed you some tape, you would see how good I am. Anyway, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, my black friend from Cleveland.
You can tell, can't you?
Tell. Dude, there's no disguising it.
Oh, okay.
All right, listen to me.
I met you at the Cleveland book signing.
I know, I remember you. That's why I left early. Okay, got out of town. No, listen to me. I did scenes with one particular actress, and I'm telling you...
Where's the point of this? I'm listening to Best of. Dude, stop the tape. Stop the tape.
I'm sitting there, and I'm going, and I have done scenes with many actors.
All right, forget this guy. I'm not going to... I cut him off.
We're listening to an entire show.
Yeah, I thought he had tape of me saying he could come to the open.
Yeah. The only thing we heard so far was he lost the bet, so he couldn't come.
Maybe at the end.
Maybe at the end I said he could come.
Yeah, about 5 hours into that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking back the invitation because that was so boring.
Blew it.
You blew it. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll do the news for you right after these words.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
All right. Going through our Christmas cards. We got a lot of them. Here's one from our station in Memphis. I forgot we had a station in Memphis.
We do.
We do? I mean, you're saying it like we do or we do?
We do?
Yeah, 92.9 MFS.
I didn't even know.
WMFS.
forgot.
Says they didn't forget us. Howard, Robin, Gary, and team. Thanks for the great job you guys do. Here's to continued success. So we must be doing well in 1997.
Wow, I didn't even know we were in Memphis, and look at how well we're doing.
That's from Sherry Chinitizia and Julia Beliza. Okay. That's that. Very nice card. Here's a guy who sent me a card. He was the guy on my movie who watched my door at night. You know, when I slept in the apartment, he just stood in front of the door.
Uh-huh. And he sent you a Christmas card.
Yeah. So he's been having more luck with women. Says, ever since the movie wrapped, I have had non-stop luck with women. I'm not kidding. There's never been like this in my life. That's what he says. Here's a card from one of the kids in my movie. He plays my friend when I'm 12 years old.
Okay.
He sent the card.
You didn't actually have scenes with him.
No, but he is in there. And he has some kind of radio show, this kid. He's like a radio show kid. The kid who plays me at 7, I was reading his bio. He says that this was his first big movie. He's done other acting things, but it's his first big movie, and he didn't know me. He didn't know of me before the movie started, and now that he knows of me, I'm his hero. 7 years old. Cutest thing you ever saw. You met the kid.
I met all the kids, and they all were very cute.
And this was, this kid, Evan Roberts, he sent me a card. I'm not going to save these cards.
You just ripped up his card.
Yeah.
Oh.
Michael Buffer sends a postcard. The guy who says, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, he's not hello. He's let's get ready to rumble.
Right. And he sent me a card. He's in, he says he works in Munich and Vienna next week. I wonder what he does there.
Fights, I'm sure.
You think he actually gets into fist fights?
No,
I mean, it's unbelievable. What is it?
Well, while you're doing this,
oh, okay.
One for you.
Oh, look who sent me a card, Robin. Ike Turner, of Ike and Tina Turner.
Wow.
Ike Turner.
Great. And
there's a big white Santa Claus on the front. I figure maybe he's a black guy, sends a black Santa. Wishing you an old-fashioned Christmas.
That's why he has a white Santa.
Right.
It's old-fashioned.
Yeah, I remember when Santa was white. Those were the good old days. Poor Kwanzaa. And as a matter of fact, he says, Happy New Year. An old-fashioned Christmas, I think, is when he used to beat Tina. But Ike says, from Ike and Jeanette. You remember that white girl who married?
Yeah.
Very
See,
nice.
an old-fashioned Christmas Santa was white, and you could beat your wife.
Right. Here's one from Metrex, our dear sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful Metrex card. The entire staff of Metrex right there.
Wow.
Dr.
I didn't
Scott
know that
Connolly.
many people worked.
Dr. Scott Connolly all the way over on the left side, not taking the center spot.
No, he didn't get right in the middle.
Right. Which you would expect him to do, but he didn't. I don't know how that happened. Here's a card, Robin, from Jim Hardy.
Who's that?
I don't know. But he sent us a card. Thank you, Jim. So who is Jim Hardy? Do you know who this is?
He's very important.
He is important. Yeah. Go ahead. Who is he?
I believe he's either the general manager or owner of our which market is it now? I can't remember if it's San Jose or Los Angeles.
Well, in San Jose, he'd be the general manager. The owner of that is Westinghouse.
Of Los Angeles?
No. San Jose is not Los Angeles.
Right. Okay, so then he's either the GM of San Jose or the owner of L.A.
I see.
But he's an important man.
Well, he's not the owner of the L.A. station, so
he is the GM of San Jose.
Oh, okay.
That's why we have a lot of guys now.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
And some of them change a lot.
Here's a card from Crackhead Bob, Robin.
Oh, very nice. Did he actually write it himself?
Yeah. That's it. Man, you should see his handwriting. Wow, he must have worked on this for days.
Why didn't he just put a paw print?
Wow, look at that. You got to see the handwriting.
What
did
he say?
Thank you very much. What does he say? It's a very simple card. It's Happy Holidays, George Harvey, Crackhead Bob.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that must have taken him all day.
And then it says Howard, Robin, Jackie, Gary, Fred, Ganji. And it's written like a retard. Stuttering John, Ralph, Momo, and Gorilla. Hey, he's calling him a homo, I think. So he spelled it Momo. I don't know. Homo. Here's one from Marshall Fine, the reporter. Did the interview for me on Playboy years ago. Yeah. Says hello. Michael Buffer, I told you. I just have to throw out all these cards. Here's somebody named Melissa from Wave 104.1 FM. Wonder what station that is. What is the Wave? Are we on a station called the Wave?
Sure.
This couldn't be from our competitors, is
Myrtle
it?
Beach.
Myrtle Beach. That's in Myrtle Beach. We're number one down there in the Grand Strand.
We had a Wave on our roster.
Here's one from David Peel.
David Peel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm reading you everybody. And here's Morgana, the Christmas Bandit, who sends me one every year. I mean, the baseball bandit.
The baseball bandit.
Right.
She didn't steal Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Morgana. And she signs her card in breasts. She has 2 breasts drawn for the M. The M has nipples on top, see?
I see. Okay.
There you go. That's Morgana, the kissing bandit.
Yeah, she's the kissing bandit.
You got on her Christmas list 9 years ago and haven't gotten off it yet.
That's right. I'm on the Morgana Christmas. And Ike Turner, big surprise. And there you go. Okay? That's it, though, I think. Oh, and Ross Zapin sent one, Robin.
Oh, well, it's always nice to hear from Ross.
He should send me more than a card. That's a guy I take the scores with me all the time.
He owes you big time.
He owes me big time and says, Howard, see you on Oscar night. Happy holidays, Ross. I guess he's coming over my house to watch the Oscars with me. All right. What's in the news, Robin?
Oh, let's see. First of all, the Dodgers are for sale. Can we get together some money and buy a baseball team? Let's get out of the radio.
Why would we want another one?
Another one? I'm not talking about New York. I'm talking about us.
I mean, us buying a baseball team?
Yes, why can't we be baseball owners?
Yeah, because we don't have enough money.
We could get somebody to back us, maybe.
You know, that guy's got makes too much sense.
You know, they're asking, they say the price tag will probably be very steep, probably somewhere in the range of $300 million.
Right.
But the family that has owned the Dodgers and took them out of Brooklyn has decided to put the Dodgers on the block.
These teams are, first of all, New York couldn't support another team. We already got
I'm not saying bring the team to New York. I was just saying we should buy the Dodgers.
And the Dodgers will remain in Los Angeles. I know some people are getting excited about bringing them to Brooklyn.
I know. Everybody's talking about that. Like there's a place in Brooklyn to put the Dodgers.
Yeah, underground. And there's...
people here are so unrealistic.
Yeah, and they're right. A baseball team really is a losing proposition. It's not something you do it for vanity. You do it, you know, you don't make money with it.
You don't?
No.
How come it costs $300 million?
Because it's a limited quantity. It's something that it's more of a vanity. You got to pour a lot of money into this with players and all kinds of stuff. I don't think you make a lot of money with a baseball team.
Stop it, Howard. It's got to be a money-making proposition.
I'm trying to get the price down.
The price.
You said you wanted to buy a team. I could get it down to $50,000. What are you going to tell them?
$50,000 we can do.
Right. Now, go ahead. You're not a good negotiator.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what you were doing.
No.
But anyway, here is Peter O'Malley, the current owner, making the announcement.
Peter O'Malley?
Yes.
He owns the team?
Yes.
This is the guy we have to negotiate.
He's the son of the guy who actually bought him and took him out of Brooklyn.
We are talking and listening to no one at this time. There is no one that has put an offer on the table. There is no one that we're seeking. There is absolutely no dialogue with us. And
did he just say we're talking and listening to no one?
No one. We're talking and listening to no one.
Oh, that's good.
So we're right in there, Howard. If we make a bid.
Well, so far we're the best bidders. We bid $50,000. Let's call up and bid. We would like to bid $50,000 cash.
Yeah. We could be the first people.
Right. We want it. Isn't it great to have a dad who owned a team?
And handed it to you.
You know, for all the yelling my father did at me, no wonder he must have been frustrated about his own life. Because, I mean, he didn't leave me anything. He's going to leave me anything.
That now you're understanding what was going on there. He was really upset with himself.
Right. He's calling me an idiot, but he probably felt like an idiot.
Because he had nothing to give you.
Right. If he was so smart, why didn't he make some money and buy a team?
Anyone else or any prospective buyers at this time.
Man, imagine this guy. All he ever did in life was inherit a team from his father.
Yeah. And they say, one of the things I heard people saying about why he was selling the Dodgers.
Because he's not his father and he can't figure out how to make a go of it.
That's exactly it.
Right.
They were saying he has not been as successful as his father at running the team.
Of course not. If his father was alive.
Embarrassment to him.
If his father was alive, he would kick him in his pants and say, "What are you selling my team for, you schmuck?"
Not only that, why is my team losing?
Right. Because his son wants $200 million. Sure.
So, yeah, that's what they say, that it rankles him that he has not been successful with this. He is, pales in comparison to his father as the runner of that team.
That's what I would do, man. If my old man died, I'd sell off everything. Just keep the cash for myself.
Yeah, because you didn't really learn to do anything. What you learned to be was a rich man's son.
Right. So I need cash to support my lifestyle. Yeah, who cares? Okay, hey, I'm a failure. Give me $200 million.
It was just like the other day I walked past a magazine stand or a magazine store, and they had issues of George.
And I bet you Jackie wasn't on the cover of one of them.
No, he wasn't on the cover of George. George, that magazine that's supposedly run by John F. Kennedy Jr.
Oh, yeah, he runs that like I run the Yankees.
Well, this is supposed to be a political magazine.
Yeah.
And yet I walk past this shop and I see that Claudia Schiffer is on the cover of the magazine, draped in, like a banner.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have any clothes on.
Of course not.
Got a banner on.
They're desperate over there. That magazine, when the advertisers finally wise up and realize no one's reading it, the only reason they all hopped on it was because it was John Jr.
Yeah, have you ever heard anybody quote something they read in George? No.
Yeah, once I heard.
What?
What was the quote I read in there? They said they read something in George. Kishmea Tatazaran, I believe is the quote. No, that is a magazine that has no direction. There's no reason for it, and it will be closed down very soon.
Nobody can figure out what that magazine is all about. So now they've resorted to putting practically naked women on the cover to sell it.
It's like Penthouse.
Absolutely. They might as well turn it into a girly magazine.
That's right.
That seems to be what they're capable of doing.
John Jr. will be whipping it out in the centerfold.
Yet, I was looking in page 6 today, and there's some list of the most powerful people in New York under the age of 45.
Yeah, who would that be?
And he's on that list.
How is he powerful?
I don't know, because he runs a magazine, I suppose. They decided he's powerful.
A magazine that nobody reads. You want to talk about powerful? It's me. I got people behind me. I have millions of listeners.
You're not on the list.
Of course not.
I don't see the whole list,
you know
but
what?
I didn't see your name.
I'd rather not be on that list. What do you think of that? I'd rather just be powerful, for real. Bastards. Never on any list.
I know you never.
You know what list I'm on? I saw they gave me an award, a Sour Apple Award. You got to hear this one.
What is that?
There's a group of ladies who got together. I guess they play bridge, and they decided to give the Sour Apple Award.
And what is the sour apple?
The people who give the media a bad image.
Ah.
All right. The nominees were me, Dennis Rodman, and Michael Jackson.
Yes.
So I get on the air. I said, let me call these people. I want to find out. I would like to see what's going on, who they are, that they have the nerve to use my name in their press release. Sure enough, we couldn't even find them.
I remember we did that story, and yes, we tried to call these people to find out exactly how you picked the nominations, and we couldn't find the organization. It was a bunch of press women or something.
Yeah, so about a month later, Gary gets a call from one of them or something. They contact us. They say, is Howard going to show up if he wins the award?
Show up where?
I mean, show up where, number one. Number two, it's a negative award. Why would I show up? I'm somebody who gives a bad name to the media? Are these people insane? Why would I show? I mean, give me a nice award.
Collect that one.
There were nice awards I've never gone to collect. I've won the Billboard Award. I never went. I never went to any of these award shows. Why would I go to? I've been asked by the Grammys to go.
Apple Award.
I mean, why would I go to that? So this shows you how delusional these people are. They're sick people. So I said to her, Gary, humor her. Say, am I going to win? I want to know. I'm thinking about coming. They go, okay, he wins. Is he coming? And Gary said no.
So they were going to select you.
Oh, I won. I won.
You did win.
It was a tie, me and Dennis Rodman. Neither one of us showed up. Michael Jackson might have shown up. Can you imagine? What a bunch of nuts. Turds. Hey, bunch of nuts.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Tommy Lasorda has something to say about the kind of owner Peter O'Malley was for the...
I thought he was dead, Tommy Lasorda.
No, he was sick, Howard. He retired.
He's done so much for the community of Los Angeles. He's a great owner.
What a
and
kiss
God bless him. I'll tell you that, because
paid you way too much money.
Really miss him.
He's going to miss it.
You're going to miss his money.
No one else is going to miss it.
Right. Yeah, he paid me my money.
Did you hear the controversy about the Cabbage Patch doll that ate plastic food?
Yes.
There was something besides Tickle Me Elmo on the toy market this Christmas. It was called the Cabbage Patch Snack Time Kid.
I have one of them.
Really?
Where? I'll put it in my hair.
And even while I was away on vacation, the news got to me that this doll had attacked one of the children it was given to at Christmas time.
I know.
And since then, there have been, I guess, more somewhere around 100 more complaints about kids getting their fingers in this doll's mouth and the doll not letting go. Hair, faces, whatever. The doll is eating the children.
I gave one of those dolls to Stuttering John's kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was trying to help him out. Didn't work.
So now Mattel is pulling it off the market.
Yeah, I did smart move.
It's a battery-powered doll that has a jaw that moves.
Looked like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
And it's designed to eat these plastic French fries. But a lot of kids have had trouble with it. They have a bunch of little girls who've had their hair pulled, locks shorn. They've got, the hair pulled so hard that they've been left with bald spots and welts and tears.
You know what else eats plastic French fries?
What?
Tommy Lasorda.
So anyway, here's a woman, a spokeswoman of some organization, who says she's very happy that Mattel has decided to do this.
Yeah.
This was not a serious safety hazard, but it's upsetting for a parent to walk in and to see a child being chomped on, their hair being chomped by a doll.
So I hear that they got this new thing from Mattel called a Cabbage Patch doll that eats stuff.
Yes.
Moves its mouth. So listen to this. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe it didn't make the paper. I got my wiener caught.
Stop it.
And I had to go to the emergency room.
Gosh,
I was just trying to use it as a sexual aid to spruce up my marriage. It's not a female doll. Actually, it is a female doll.
Well, the Cabbage Patch Kids come in all kinds of, the two sets.
Hey, I ain't no fag. What are you trying to say?
Are you sure?
The doll that had its wrapped, the doll that had it was wrapped around me was a girl. I'm weird, but I ain't that weird. I still go for gals.
What else does this woman have to say?
Who cares, Robin? I don't even know who she is.
We're very, very pleased with the action that Mattel announced today. It means that these snack time kids dolls will be taken off store shelves, and they will no longer be distributed. And it means that if you have bought one of these dolls, if you want to return it to Mattel for a refund, you can do just that.
Oh, great.
That's
Mattel's
right,
thrilled.
You get your $40 back.
Mattel be bankrupt. Great American company.
You got to test those dolls, when you make them. It was pretty funny because, the first thing they did was they started trying to tell people how if you walked in and saw your child being gobbled up by the doll, how you then rip the doll's head off.
Oh, that's smart.
The batteries are in the back. Or
oh, there you go. You know what that's like? That's like RoboCop. Remember the end of RoboCop? They couldn't kill Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You mean Terminator?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Terminator. That was the one, yeah.
That's right. He had that little chip.
Want to talk a guy down on the phone? He says the bank is coming to take away his house away, and he says he's going to kill his lawyer.
Oh, no.
Gary thinks he's for real. Yeah, I'll talk him down. I'll explain to him that you're not supposed to kill people. Is this Braden?
Hello, Howard.
Yeah, you're not really going to kill your lawyer, are you?
Well, it wouldn't hurt.
Well,
you don't sound...
We'd get rid of one more.
All right, so you're not really serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Well, I don't know if I can get on. I'm totally disabled, Howard.
Right, and the bank is coming to take away your house?
Yeah, I'm in foreclosure and a trustee sale.
Now, why would you kill your lawyer? He's probably trying to help you.
He didn't do a damn thing.
Well, listen, what's he supposed to do? You don't have any money.
That's just the problem.
Well, how can a lawyer help you? In all fairness, I'm not...
He puts me in foreclosure.
I'm no fan of lawyers, sir, but first of all, I don't advocate killing anyone. I think that's wrong.
I don't think he's going to kill anybody. He doesn't sound like
I can't even get out of bed.
Right, he's disabled.
Oh, well, I don't know. He could have a gun or something.
Somebody'd have to give it to him.
Can you move your hands?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
See? He can move his hands.
He can't do anything.
Well, Braden, don't do it.
There you go. You're talking down.
Here's the deal, Howard.
What?
The guy, I've lost a lot of money with this guy, and you'd think that he would. I wanted to file bankruptcy. I want to pull a little Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
And buy time.
Right.
All he keeps saying is, "When's the trustee sale? When's the trustee sale?" I can't even get out of bed. The bank won't call me back. They put me in foreclosure on a private mortgage disability insurance that I had that I paid for. One day they said, "No, you're not disabled. You owe us $21,500."
Sorry, I picked up the phone.
And I said, "No, I don't." They dragged me out 6 months of the bank foreclosure.
Yeah, how could Gary think this guy was serious?
I don't know.
He's laying flat on his back.
Yeah. So I'm laying here. I'm totally disabled. What do I do?
Well.
Yeah, Manser man. What does he do?
Yeah. What do you do? What am I? What am I? Bernard Meltzer?
I don't know.
I mean, really, seriously, what is it, Gary?
This guy's like a whole different story on the phone.
The guy's a different story?
He's going to kill his lawyer today. You call his answering machine, right? You call the guy's answering machine?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Braden. I'm not home right now. I went to kill my goddamn lawyer.
Really?
This is his answering machine.
Oh.
Going up to shovel. This has been on.
So are you putting on are you making a joke or are you?
No, I'm not making a joke. I've owned this house for 20 years, Howard.
Yeah, he is definitely losing his house, Howard.
Right.
That's not a joke.
That I agree.
He was just telling me 2 minutes ago that the cops might be there today.
Is it every day I've waited? I've talked to Ganji before Christmas.
He said the cops might come today to throw him out of the house.
The marshals will come to throw me out. I figured I'd put a few rounds through the roof, and at least they'd call in the SWAT team, and we'd have to negotiate the thing.
Well, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I think when you lose...
But he makes a point. How come Burt Reynolds can declare bankruptcy?
He's got a good lawyer.
And keep all his stuff?
Why don't you call Burt Reynolds' lawyer? I don't know how Burt Reynolds gets to do it.
You know, I've called the ACLU. They've done nothing. I've called our legal aid things here in Santa Ana. They've done nothing.
Nobody can declare you bankrupt?
Your lawyer's a Jew?
Yeah.
Wow. And he can't figure out a way for you to save your house?
No.
What'd you get, the one stupid Jew?
I got him.
Wow.
Don't you have a family?
He's degree in his office. You know, he's got pictures of when he was on a football team.
Don't you? And he's not a Jew.
There's a clue.
You don't get a Jew on a football team.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Do you have a family you can mooch off of?
No. No, I spent every dime my mother left me.
Whoa. Well, whose fault is that?
Well, how did you get disabled?
I ripped up my leg pretty bad, and I've had 4 surgeries last year, and I'm scheduled for one.
Oh, you have a bum leg?
I've got a bolt sticking out of my leg you could hang a coat on.
Oh, you could work.
But how'd you do it? He won't tell me how he did it. He probably did something stupid.
He probably put it in a Cabbage Patch style, trying to get a little sexual gratification. How did you lose your leg? I don't understand.
That's not what happened.
In other words, you got a leg. It's just got a bolt in it.
What did you do?
Got a bolt in it. I can't move.
How did you get the bolt in your leg?
Checking his lawyer.
I don't know how to bolt. The doctor that did it didn't tell me there were any bolts.
No, what was the accident that you got the bolt?
Oh, I tripped over some broken concrete.
You can't sue somebody over there?
It was his concrete.
Yeah, it was my concrete. It was my house.
This is dope.
So then the lawyer says, well, now we got to do this, we got to do this. We get some money in the next minute, getting thrown out of my house.
Listen, Junior, I don't know what to tell you to do. Other than call Burt Reynolds' lawyer. He seems to be just fine. Yeah. He declares bankruptcy. He's better off than anybody.
Well, that's what I wanted to do.
All right, so do that. Then what are you bothering me for? And don't kill anybody, for Christ's sake.
He's not killing anybody.
Thank you.
I'll let you know in the morning if the marshals come.
All right, goodbye. Yeah, I don't know what to tell guy. I'm not a financial guy. If I was him, I'd raise my arm.
What does that do?
Wave goodbye to your house. How else do you do it? So go ahead, Robin. You were saying.
We talked about this yesterday. There's now a civil rights trial going on about the death of Yankel Rosenbaum, the man who was set upon by a crowd in Crown Heights a couple of years ago after a black child had been run over by a car in retaliation for the death of this kid. Limerick Nelson Jr. had been accused of that crime a few years ago. He was acquitted in 1992. Now he's on trial, standing trial for violating Rosenbaum's civil rights. They are now in the process of picking a jury. And they are very concerned that they say no Jews get on this jury.
Yeah.
So they have a questionnaire they've handed out to all the jurors, and some of the questions on it are, and you may answer them. Do you believe that Hasidim receive preferential treatment from the New York City Police Department or the political establishment?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Do you have regular contact with Jewish people?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
My kids.
If you are not an Orthodox Jew, do you work with Orthodox Jews?
No.
Well, I don't know whether you can be on the jury or not.
I'm not sure what that proves.
I don't know either.
How come O.J. was allowed to have blacks on his jury? Why can't this guy have Jews on his jury?
Well, this is the thing I was getting to. This jury manipulating is absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
Now we've got to have a tailor-made jury. Oh, stop.
All right, go ahead. What else is in the news?
You know, you look at your client and you say, you know what we need on the jury?
Right.
The jury is supposed to just be the jury. It's a pool of people. You just grab them.
All right, here's a question for you.
What?
If Fred ever gets in trouble with the law, what kind of jury would you give him to favor him? Wow.
See, that's when you get into trouble.
All right, I have no idea.
You have no jury for Fred.
Even Fred can't answer that.
No favors.
What else is in the news,
Frank Sinatra is in the hospital again.
Duh. Why'd they let him out?
He was put in the hospital yesterday for undisclosed reasons. Once again, the chairman of the board is not allowing his people to talk about what's wrong with him, but he's at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center.
Chairman of the board. You think like when I'm an old man, I'm laying in the hospital, call me, well, the king of all media is.
Yes.
That'd be good.
He was admitted to a private room, according to a spokesperson for the entertainer, but he has requested that no information about his condition be provided.
He's still concerned about his image.
He does expect to return to his Beverly Hills home today. However, that's what he told officials as he was entering the hospital. Tell everyone I'm in and I'll be out tomorrow.
I'll be out, baby. I heard that he's in the hospital because the hole in the ground isn't ready yet. That they're just holding him. It's a holding gun.
Well, some of his friends who know him say he has a long-standing hatred of hospitals and he would not go if it was up to him.
All right.
He has round-the-clock nursing care at home.
I'll be right with you, Dean. I'm happy for Frank Sinatra Jr. I think he'll finally come into his own once his father goes. I'm serious.
And do what?
I believe Frank Sinatra Jr. is our next big star. I think that he's been under his father's thumb, and now he'll finally flourish. That's my prediction. I'm a Kreskin of the Sinatra family. And Nancy Sinatra will have another big hit song.
All right.
It's my prediction.
No, you don't mind going out on a limb, do you?
Not at all. What do I care? You won't remember this after 2 hours from now.
Yesterday, they had a lot of arguments in the O.J. Courtroom about shoes.
Right.
Their O.J.'s defense team was all ready to get an expert on the stand who was going to claim that a photograph of O.J. wearing a pair of Bruno Mali shoes was a fake photograph.
This is the best advertisement for this Bruno Mali. I have never heard of this shoe.
And then, all of a sudden, the family's lawyers came up with 100 more pictures from the same game of O.J. wearing the shoes that were taken by another photographer.
Wow.
And one of the photographs was published in a magazine 8 months before the murders.
Aha. So did they doctor that too?
So now what are you going to say?
Wow. Because O.J. claims he never wore Bruno Mali
That's right.
shoes.
He never had any Bruno. Well,
Isn't that great?
O.J. is the master of denial.
Now, how's he going to answer this question now?
I don't know. He still has to get back on the stand.
I did not know they were Bruno Mali shoes. Do you know the name of every one of your shoes? That's what I would say. I'd say, you know what? Right now I'm wearing a pair of shoes. I don't know the name of them.
I don't know the name of my shoes.
There you go. The only person who probably knows the name of his shoes is Fred. Guarantee you. All right. I can hear O.J. understand. I do not have legs. What? Well, Mr. Simpson, we see that you have legs. No, I do not.
I have no feet. I do not wear shoes.
It's an illusion. It is an illusion. I would love to. What does that mean? There you go.
Well, just like Mark Furman's lie about using the term nigger ruined his credibility with the jury, probably O.J. Simpson now will be ruined in terms of credibility if he did actually own a pair of Bruno Mali shoes and yet denied it.
They say the only thing worse that could happen to O.J. at this point is if they find a tape of O.J. using the word nigger. Oh, my.
Meanwhile, Mark Furman has given an interview to Vanity Fair magazine, and they describe him as kind of angry about everything that's happened. He says that the prosecution ruined the case against O.J. Simpson by ignoring a great deal of evidence that he found.
Yeah, well.
Well, guess what, Mark?
If they had videotape of O.J. killing people, that jury would have found him innocent. Don't you get it, Mark? It's not the prosecution's fault.
Well, he says they not only ignored a bloody fingerprint and dark clothes that were stuffed into a washing machine.
Yeah, that would have made a difference. Like that jury would have reacted to that. You know you planted that, Furman.
They also just mishandled the case. He says that Marcia Clark let her personal life interfere with her work.
Really?
And that Christopher Darden was a brooding, self-absorbed man who had no business being on the prosecution team of a major case.
Oh, please.
Mark Furman is, I guess, writing a book and doing the publicity now for it. He also is supposed to appear on Oprah.
Oprah? Oh, boy. Oh. Good luck. Oprah, ask that man why he playing in them clothes.
That should be a fun
I wonder what Oprah's going to do now, because she's like black, but she's really white. So what's she going to do?
I don't know if Oprah's white.
Oh.
The woman who claims to have been assaulted by two Dallas Cowboys reportedly has injuries to support her claim. The Fort Worth Star-Telegram today quotes an official familiar with the case as saying that bruises the woman has are not consistent with voluntary sex. There are different bruises from voluntary sex, Howard.
Yeah, my wife bruises pretty easy during sex, even though it's voluntary.
You swear it's voluntary.
It's sort of voluntary. There's a lot of nagging that goes on ahead of time from me.
Does that count?
I haven't had sex in so long.
Oh, stop it.
I haven't, except by myself.
Don't say that to me.
Oh, I'll say it to you. I haven't had sex in a long time.
That's not a long time.
Yeah. How long is it for you now that it's a new year?
I don't want to discuss it.
Have you added up the new year?
I don't want to discuss it. It's too painful.
Is it 8 years?
Oh, stop.
That's my tally on you.
Please, stop. Don't speak.
Do you miss it at all?
Of course.
Really? Easy. No wonder you're on that horse all the time. Anything to get rid of that energy. You have tremendous sexual energy.
Just be quiet. I don't want to discuss it.
You love sex, too.
Discuss this.
You do love sex, don't you?
Of
you
course
do.
I do.
I can tell you're into it. What do you think's going on? Is no man good enough for her?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. Isn't there anybody who can give you sex?
Nope.
I don't know. Can we go up with the...
Man, it's unbelievable. Is it 8 years?
Oh, it's not 8 years.
7. No, it wasn't that far.
It was 7
2 years ago.
Oh, stop it.
9.
No, it's about 7 years.
9.
No, you said 6 years last year. Now we're up to the new year.
That's who you're counting for.
7 years.
Oh.
Wow, can you imagine? Was Warren 7 years ago?
At least.
That was the last guy,
He
right?
was the last guy. I dumped him on New Year's Day in 1990.
Was it 1990, really? Wow. It doesn't seem that long ago.
It doesn't seem that long
That's 7 years,
ago.
Jackie.
That's 8 years. Just like
No,
yesterday,
7.
you were getting
1990 to 1997.
Was it 1990 the New Year or 1999?
Yeah, it was New Year's Day, 1990.
Wow.
Which is like 1989.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we had a nice evening.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Jeez. Do you get horny?
Oh,
It's awful.
please.
Awful. Come here, I'll do you.
No, thank
I
you.
would do you if you don't tell my wife, and I know you won't. So if you want, I'll do it in the back to you. Right in the back. So you can't get pregnant.
What do you mean in the
No,
back?
you know, in the back room. Not in the back.
Having that horse must help.
No, it doesn't.
If you want, you come to me after the show, and I'll help you.
That's not what
I'll get a rubber.
That is not what I want.
All of us.
Anybody got a rubber?
All of us. Oh,
All of us.
please.
Wow, 7 years.
You got a lot of catching up to do. You can take one of us.
Cheer.
No waiting.
Like you could service all three of us at the same time.
Well, gee, thanks. It's just what I want to do.
Boy, when she lets go, it's going to be wild.
Do you have any prospects?
Man.
I do not want to.
Have you been
discuss
dating
it.
at all?
I do not want to.
Right.
She almost told us, Liz.
Yeah.
No, that had nothing to do with dating. She had something to tell us, but it wasn't anything
How
to
do
do
you
with it.
know what it had to do with?
I just
No, it
think it. I just
definitely
think
had
so.
something to do with it. It was a boy thing.
It was a boy thing.
I bet you're wrong.
I bet you.
Answered that question, Robin. Don't tell me what it is, but I bet you.
It was a boy
It
thing.
was.
Jackie's born again. 1980. Up you all.
For one time in 20 years, he's been right about something.
Right. So you had
Who was
sex,
the guy?
I'm not talking to you about that.
but you didn't have sex.
I'm not talking to you
Like
about
it's-
anything.
yeah. It's a boy
No,
thing,
it's been
and she
7
got
years. But
laid.
you said she's had 7 years, so
No, she's keeping the myth going.
no. She would tell us if she's
Some
having
truthful
sex.
show you.
What?
Do you remember how to do it?
I don't know.
She didn't know how to do it before.
Oh, I did.
We had to practice.
All right. Anyway, go
They
ahead.
say it's like riding a bike, though. You never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me on a bike. I can barely stay up. I keep hurting myself. So that old adage is out the window.
Oh, dear.
I have to go on a bicycle bill for 2.
Well, it would be fun to learn all over again, then.
There you go. Will you have someone AIDS tested if you have sex with them now in this day and age?
No.
You would not?
No.
Interesting. Why?
Because I don't
You don't believe in that?
deal with people on that level, no.
Too anxious.
Doesn't want to ruin it. Yeah.
Before they change your mind.
All right, go ahead, Robin. I don't deal with people on that level. What level do you deal with them on?
My level.
Let me hear her talking to her horse.
Oh, be cool.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
She talks nicer to that horse than any boyfriend she ever had.
Sound like
That's why.
Frank Sinatra. Hello, baby.
Hello, baby. Was that Frank Sinatra? If you slowed that down, would it sound like Frank Sinatra?
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
I've never heard that voice with any human being. You know how you relate to people? I've seen you be sweet to people, but
You see me with children, I must
not
be
like
sweet
that.
with children.
Not like that.
Blaze, just take it easy.
boy. Relax. Okay.
You know, I've had problems in my life. Robin hasn't said, relax, boy. That's okay. I'm waiting to hear that kind of sweetness.
Here you ain't going to hear it.
And I'm probably the person she likes the best.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
What was that? Okay, lady. Take it easy. Come on, boy. Okay. Come on. Listen to me.
Uh-oh.
That's the real Robin.
The real Robin.
He understands.
He understands. You think he knows what Robin's saying?
I have no idea.
Well, Jackie doesn't, and I know he's smarter than a horse.
The horse stands and looks at his hooves.
Goddamn horse is as smart as a carrot.
No idea. He knows his head's at one end and tail's at the other end.
And it's a complete waste of time talking nice to him. You could yell at him and he'd act the same way. You know, if I had a horse, maybe I'd be like, hey, stupid. Here's what I need you to do. You think being nice to him like that helps?
My horse loves me.
Yeah. Go ahead, Robin. Let's wrap up the news.
I was talking about this woman in Dallas.
Right.
Authorities say the woman claims she was attacked at the home of Cowboys player Eric Williams, and she is named Williams and fellow Cowboy Michael Irvin in the case.
Well, she's still sticking with that, huh?
Both players deny the allegations, and no charges have been filed.
Want to take a break? Do I need to take a break, or can we wait till the end of the news? Quick break? All right, quick break, Robin, and we'll finish the news.
Okay.
Go ahead.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. Let's return to the Howard Stern Show.
Anyway, we're wrapping up the news, and Robin, you had a couple more stories.
Yes, the Grammy nominations have been announced. Producer, songwriter, and singer Babyface.
Babyface? I never heard one song by him. What about Rob Zombie? Did he win one?
Babyface Edmonds is tied a record set by Michael Jackson by getting 12 Grammy nominations.
What happens to bands like White Zombie, Porno for Pyros?
They don't get nominated. That's what happens to them.
What happens to a band like a great band like Marilyn Manson that's breaking all sales records? What happens to them?
They don't get recognized.
Unbelievable.
The nominations for Babyface include Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, all for songs on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack.
I never even heard that album.
You've heard it.
No.
You've heard the Shoop song, of course.
No,
you have.
I don't like it.
You heard it, but you may not like it.
Yeah, right.
Smashing Pumpkins picked up 7
they're
nominations, including Album of the Year for Melancholy and The Infinite Sadness. The
I ran into that guy.
Year nominees are Bex, Odelay, Falling Into You by Celine Dion.
Odelay was produced by the Dust Brothers. Those are the guys who produced my song.
Right?
Yeah.
And Falling Into... No, I just said that. And The Score by the Fugees.
Fugees are good. I don't know, those Fugees, I was very supportive of them, but I think they badmouthed me.
Badmouthed you?
Yeah, I think they're like going around saying that I'm like no friend of the black man or something.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I got a vibe on that.
You didn't hear anything, you're just getting a vibe.
I've heard fifth hand.
Fifth hand?
Yeah. All right. It's like a distant rumor.
So surely it's true.
Yeah, and then Billy Corgan I ran into from the Smashing Pumpkins, the bald guy.
Yes.
I told him to grow his hair back. He's not bald, you know. He just shaved his head like Andre.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
We got a guy here.
You think he's going to be a great-looking guy even if he has hair?
Yeah, I think he'd be better looking. But like me, I mean, I'm not no beauty, but at least I got the hair. Covers some of my face.
Tracy Chapman and Vince Gill have 5 nominations apiece, and the nominees for Best New Artist are Garbage, Jewel, No Doubt, the Tony Rich Project, and Leanne Rhymes, or is it Reams?
The best new artist should be Garbage. Not because I like this. I only like one of their songs. That one where she sounds like she's doing a guy. I would die for you.
Oh, that one.
I would die for you.
Yes.
I swear I would make love to you, and you, that's all that you do. And she sounds like she's getting it.
Right then.
Right then in the can. You know what I mean?
In the back.
In the back. She's getting in the back room.
Winners will be announced on February 26th, right here in New York.
Garbage. I'd like that little slut to come in here and sing that for me.
I will die for you.
She must be a little pig. I bet you she's good in the sack. I think she's married.
Really?
Yeah.
But I bet you she'll do other guys if you press her on it. You know what I mean? She strikes me like, right.
Why
in the
do you
rear.
say that?
In the rear. The rear isn't real
People
sex.
probably say that about you. I bet you Howard cheats on his wife.
Probably do. I just don't know it. That's not cheating back there. I have a weird line about cheating. You know what I mean? It's like you can do certain things and not call it cheating. Yeah. It's very confused.
And loud noise that sounded like a gunshot has been heard coming from inside the compound in Lima, Peru, where rebels are still holding 74 hostages. This hostage drama started on, December 17th?
Yeah.
In Peru, and it's still going on. There's still 74 people in that embassy.
They should go in there and kill everybody.
Including the hostages.
Yeah, just kill everyone. Just end the problem. End the whole thing.
One of the photographers on the scene says the noise seemed to be coming from the Japanese ambassador's residence.
I'd send in Ike Turner. Let him beat everyone with his shoe.
Police have no reports of any injuries at the residence, and they haven't heard anything else.
Come on, bitch. What you got there? Some hostages? Get over here. You're going to work tonight. Dress him up as Tina Turner. I'll go in and beat them all. That's my man.
On Long Island, if you're under the age of 18, you will no longer be allowed to get your body pierced unless you have a notarized letter from your parents.
Where are you going to get that? I can't even get notarized around here.
Well, that's what they're going to do. A law will be signed into a bill will be signed into law today, making it official. Youngsters under 18 will need that notarized letter from a parent before they can get their body pierced. Does that include ears?
Oh, please.
My goodness.
You know, kids aren't supposed to buy cigarettes either under 18. They all have them.
Yeah, but I think it's a little easier to get the cigarettes than to get somebody to pierce you.
You think?
Yeah, because your parent can see that and bring you in and say, I didn't notarize anything.
Right.
So, what are you going to do? Sad note for the Scorsese family. Catherine Scorsese, the mother of the film director Martin.
Why does that matter to me? Anything that happens to his mother.
I don't know, but
she
she's
a
appeared
celebrity?
in a couple of his films.
Oh, please. I don't care. I mean, really, why is that in the newspaper?
Because she's an actress.
Oh, please. Fred's more of an actress.
Well, that's true.
How's
a better actress than she is.
Robin, tell me, how's Oliver Stone's Aunt Rose?
She's doing okay.
Why don't we check on all the relatives of famous directors?
Well, she was in Goodfellas.
Oh, I see.
And
she was
a couple
great.
of others of his movies. She was 84 years old. And she died on Monday. You know, she's got fans.
Yeah.
I'm letting them know she's gone.
Yeah, De Niro has a cousin with crabs, okay? I don't know. What is that? Martin Scorsese's mother died. Goodbye. Gee, what adversity.
They think that Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich will win a re-election to that post, even though he will be a compromise speaker from here on out.
A compromised Newt is better than no Newt.
They still haven't determined, just what they're going to do about his admitted ethics violations.
He's all right. He'll be fine. Just keep denying. He'll be all right.
Let me see if there's anything else here.
It's all right if there isn't.
Oh, this is...
Go ahead.
You know how you're always talking about astronauts and, they couldn't really be that smart because monkeys do it?
Well, why do they call them astronauts?
Well, a 2-week mission has ended with a pair of monkeys sent into space by the Russians.
Of course. They're back to that, huh?
Bion 11. The spacecraft was carrying 2 monkeys. It landed safely this morning, so the monkeys even landed the damn thing.
Yeah. I love that movie, Apollo 13. They try to make it seem like those astronauts did a lot more. They didn't do anything. You sit there and you pray to God they bring you back. It's all robotics. For Christ's sake. There's no astronauts. Big, brave man in a tin can. Put a monkey in there. He does the same exact goddamn thing. Sits there.
Landed safely this morning in Central Asia. Russian scientists say the 2 males performed all their assigned tasks.
Yeah.
And now the monkeys will be studied to see how they readjust to gravity.
Yeah.
Animal rights activists, including Brigitte Bardot, protested the flight and called for an end to U.S. funding of the project.
Send her.
They should send her there so she could feed the monkeys while they're in space.
Activists say the monkeys suffered from the monitoring devices attached to their bodies.
Oh, yeah. They really suffered. In the jungle, they could get eaten. They're lucky to be in space.
And a Northwest Airlines flight was delayed nearly 2 hours in Michigan after a man became angry and punched the pilot.
I could see that.
The pilot suffered a black eye.
Imagine that.
During the afternoon confrontation at Detroit Metropolitan Airport. The airport police arrested the man and held him for the FBI. He was a 28-year-old man. And he wound up flying to New York on another airline after Northwest refused to fly him. The pilot had not decided whether to press charges against him or not, and they don't tell me exactly why.
Flying used to be, you know what the problem is? They don't charge enough money for airplane flight. It's too cheap. Flying used to be an elite thing. When you went on a plane, you almost got dressed up in a suit and tie to go on a plane.
Dressed up to be on the plane.
Now it's all riff-raff. It's like taking a bus. They made the prices so low that it's literally become a bus with wings.
The pilot was scheduled to fly Northwest Flight 1173 to White Plains and was waiting at the ticket counter near an airport gate. Here's what happened. This man approached the counter and asked the pilot to check his plane ticket. The pilot said he'd have to wait for a gate agent, so the man punched him.
Right. Oh, he had a reason at least.
So that's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. All right, remember that Jackie the Joke Man Martling has a few things going on that he's very proud of.
Yes, true.
Jackie, Penthouse, Joke Page, Martling, Sergeant Pecker, and the Joke Man are each 78 wild minutes, only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling, CD or cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Jackie's Joke CDs are now available in major record stores coast to coast on Oleo Records. For information, visit Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com. I got a couple more plugs, but we're going to...
yeah!
Oh, and Dee has co-produced Magic on Broadway, starring Joseph Gabriel at the Lamb Theater. For tickets, call 212-997-1780. It's a good show. And Fred will come back and do a couple more plugs. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. It's The Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Hey, Freddie, read these plugs.
Yes, indeed. In about, actually less than 2 weeks now, it'll be a Saturday night. It'll be January 18th, and it will be in Manhattan. King Norris at the Orange Bear on Murray Street in the Big Apple. Also appearing in the Big Apple, Stuttering John. He's Tony and Tina's wedding. That happens every Wednesday. Johnny, have you something to say?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Freddie.
What's up,
I was out doing some interviews this morning, and I forgot to just hand in my plug. I'm playing with my band.
Go.
The Complaining Humans is going to be at Industry in Island Park. It's like a,
This is a new place or something?
Yeah, Industry. It's a huge place in like Long Beach, Island Park over there.
Oh, cool.
And the band's going to be there this Friday night. It's going to be a huge show.
Friday night. So
huge
be
show.
there. Be there.
A lot of new
Huge
stuff.
show, a lot of stuff. And John has all his hair, unlike Billy Corgan.
Thank you.
There you go. And unlike Scott the engineer. He has Rocket Entertainment. He has music. He has all kinds of stuff. He has the Macarena. He has all kinds of crazy things that he does. I don't know what he does. He does those party things. 718-BAG-5040. It should be a good time.
All right, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome